Live, I always do that. Okay, now it's recording.
I mean, if you want to do it live, we can do it live.
Okay, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Again,
do it live.
More live. Gosh.
Okay, I think we should be good now.
Perfect. Welcome, everyone, to Descent into Avernus. This time, I'm going to say the correct episode number, which is 11, and I'm going to apologize to Kat about being correct about which episode was last time. And I put a bunch of text on the screen that called me an idiot for being wrong.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to watch that. I thought so, and then everyone said I was wrong.
So I went and looked at my folder, not remembering that I hadn't been sent one of the episodes yet. And I was like, oh, it's obviously episode 9. We don't have that one yet. No, because I'm dumb.
Like, okay.
So for this one, also, you'll be noting that we're in a very intimate setting. Just myself, 3 of our players. We made the decision today to continue on with the recording because scheduling and making sure everyone is here has been really tough. So we're just going to run it and it'll be fine. I'm sure that the other characters will not perish in any way. But please provide me some patience while I run more characters on my side of the screen than normal. Yeah. So that being said, as an apology to Kat for stomping on your toes last week about the episode, you don't have to do the recap, but we're gonna roll a d20 between Craig and Justin.
I was gonna say, Joel, I don't think it's fair because that any of us 3 should be included in the recap because we're here.
Oh,
we're here.
Yeah.
I wrote it all down. I could do it.
Well, so that means the next time that we play, the people that weren't here will have to recap this episode that we're doing now. They'll have to coin flip for it because that'll totally go well.
Okay. I think we're all gonna go. I'm gonna try.
No, we totally shouldn't. No, it's fine. I didn't roll a 7.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
Yes.
You hear it?
That's a 6. All right, so.
Wow,
we're
regardless. Well.
Yeah, Kat, thank you for volunteering once again to do most of the work. So please recap last episode as V for us.
Hey, I don't like being caught out without getting prepared. So.
Sure.
All right. We went back to Hugo's house to rest. Francis surprised everyone with a new ability to look and talk like another person and faked being Mortlock. I got really happy seeing that he came back to us, and then I was really sad when I realized it wasn't actually him. We all headed to bed after dinner. I was reading my book during the night like usual, and right as the sun started to rise, I heard the creaking of a front gate and saw a shadowy figure of some people trying to break in. I silently released some steam to be able to get up and get a closer look. There were quite a few people that entered, and one of them started heading towards Klim's room. Worried about his safety, I jumped into action and let out a loud whistle of steam. I told them not to move, but one cloaked figure looking awfully similar to the people that we saw in the dungeon under the bathhouse attacked me. I quickly took them out, but suddenly I was surrounded by quite a few of them. It took some time for my companions to make it downstairs to help, and I ended up taking a hit to my central circuitry and being knocked unconscious. Francis helped bring me back twice, but I kept being taken back down until, finally, there was only one left. I tried to reason with her, but she refused to give up. I used my dagger, just like Vendetta did, to end her. Klim has also taken a beating, but seemed to be fine after a bit of rest and a nasty bruise to the head. We alerted the guards to help deal with the bodies and those that attacked us and got Sadama to come help fix me. We patched me up decently enough, but I lost the range to my lightning launcher. After a bit of rest, we went to the Vanthan house. Francis changed his appearance to look like Amric, and we got to the final brother's room without any issue. After talking to him a bit and Cyrus intimidating him, he has agreed not to rat us out and stay out of the upcoming squabble. We also got a strange box from him. I tried to investigate it, but I ended up getting... It really hurt my head. I think I could get it open, though, if I tinkered with it for a little bit. We headed back downstairs to confront his mother.
Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. That was a very nice recap.
I don't think there's any gaps to fill in, Joel.
Yeah, no, that's everything that happened. Even the puzzle box was mentioned, which is great. So anyway. Fantastic job. Fantastic job.
That's why I type it all.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we find ourselves at the beginning of our little day today, is that you guys have infiltrated the Vanthemper Villa with some rather nice disguising done by Francis, who plays a pretty good asshole, it seems, in the guise of Amric. So for us, you guys just leave the brother's room. He's kind of made assurances that he's not going to interfere, mostly for fear of his own safety. So you would head back out into the hallway. There's a bunch of guards posted at each of the doors. Is there anything else that you would want to do up here before proceeding elsewhere?
No, I think we're just going.
Yeah, just going. Yeah. What, the trapdoor is supposed to be downstairs somewhere? I assume do we know anything more specific about where this trapdoor is, Joel? Or
I believe the brother told you it was like off the kitchen.
Yeah.
So should be relatively easy to find from there.
The issue is, didn't he also say that the mother and Rhea's
Fabius Krieg.
Dude, yeah, Fabius.
Rhea's dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Hey, I remembered her name this time.
True.
Didn't he say that they were downstairs in like the living room or something?
Yeah, I think we were gonna go confront them the last moment.
The living room?
I don't recall exactly.
Oh, okay. He would have said they're downstairs, like downstairs, like in the basement.
Oh, okay, right.
To clarify, in case it wasn't.
Yeah.
As for the living room and anything else, there are some like servants and running around, and there's these guards that are here and the guards that are outside. There's a cook, in the kitchen and things like that. But other than that, the family isn't up here. Well, one of them's dead, but you get the idea.
Well, I assume we would just go looking for the trap door then.
Sure. Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So you would make your way down to the kitchen where you've been told that it is. There is a cook there making some things, and they turn around with a bit of a shock seeing you there, Amric. I'm sorry. I didn't expect you back today.
As we're sort of walking through, I'll just look at him as we're passing by and say, "Do not speak to me."
Right, of course, sir, of course. I have roast duck on the menu this evening, if you'll be sticking around.
I'm sorry, is there something wrong with your ears?
Of course not, sir, of course not. And they just like quickly make their way across the room and like busily stir a pot. Our camera gets like a shot over the shoulder and the pot is empty. They're just literally just trying to be as far away as possible from you now.
Nice. Take that, hired help.
Yeah.
Those poor people.
One of the rooms off of this is a pantry, and then there is a rather conspicuous other door. Not necessarily a trap door, but there is another door.
I guess the other door is probably what we're interested in.
Sure. With
Probably,
confidence, you open up the door, and there are stairs down. Seems to proceed downwards into some kind of cellar or storage room. There are, as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you do note that 4 stone pillars brace this 10-foot high vaulted ceiling of the dry cellar, the walls of which are lined by dozens of barrels on wooden braces. Half the barrels have brass spigots attached to them, and the room also contains 2 stacks of wooden crates, one in the middle of the room and another by the south wall. The room itself, though, is dark as you proceed downwards. How would you like to handle the light situation?
I cast light on several objects.
Yeah, sure. let's give some to Rowan, maybe on like Rowan's the pommel of her sword or something like that. So that is a 2020. Yeah, sure. And so light is cast as you move down, creating lovely shadows across the room here. Who's going down first? Who's
I guess naturally I've taken the lead, just as soon as I am Amric.
Sure. We'll say Rowan is next to you, as the guardian that she tries to be of the group. So you're in this cellar room. There are 2 doors, one to the west side and one to the eastern side. And also, we'll do our regular dungeon crawly thing, but welcome to the basement.
Oh dear.
So as we proceed, this is for people at home as well. The way that I do dungeon crawls is that basically it's a room by room type of thing. We won't always be on a map. Sometimes we'll just be discussing what they're coming across while they travel through it. So we don't have to just click and drag tokens all around for the rest of forever. So in this instance, you are inside this cellar. And you have a door to the western side and a door to the eastern side here.
Well, I guess we should maybe just have a quick look around in this room. Can I just search for hidden things? I guess. Well, actually, no, Joel. What Francis is afraid of is that there's some sort of alarm system, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
So a tripwire, or
you want to make a little bit of an investigation.
I guess so.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. Yeah. So Francis, you proceed into the room. You're like, I'm going to look for these tripwires. Maybe they're across the, the pillars here, right? Maybe they've got some maybe we're not supposed to go look at these crates over in this direction. And yeah, you probably shouldn't go look at those crates in those directions, because as you're looking around and into them, you see these little peepholes in the crates themselves, and like an eyeball kind of flicks out from there. And exploding out of the crates are 3 of these purplish fellows, screeching and wailing as they do, because they're the alarm system here. And it's now time for us to roll some initiative.
Well, that was fast.
Oh,
yes. Welcome to the basement.
For like 1 minute.
He's still Amric, though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the.
They have their orders.
Your attention.
They have their orders.
I got a nat 20 on my initiative.
Ooh, that's good.
9.
Good. You might want to get out of the way.
I got a rock.
I got a rock. Yes. So 1 second. Let me grab Rowan and Hugo and Rhea. Does anyone want Rhea so I don't have to do this today?
I mean, we don't know her stats, so.
Right, I can give her to you.
Sure, I'll take her.
All right.
Yeah, you want to? Okay.
She is now in your journal.
I feel like all of us should get, Craig should get Connor, I get Alien.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm down. All right, so for today,
nailed it.
Craig, you now have the Hugo sheet. Oh, this will make my life so much easier. Thank you.
Why didn't we think of doing this? This is great. This is such a smart idea.
Oh, it's so good.
So
and,
I did bring it up, Rowan.
But
I'm already recording this, and I have to do my own sheets. Okay,
this is great. Everyone gets 2 characters today.
It's fine.
Everyone's 2 characters today.
God, now I've got to read all of this nonsense. Jesus.
No. Just use the bow. I think that's the easiest.
Okay.
That's just the easiest thing to do. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this descending order. Francis, you are at the top here. And then for Rowan, you can click on the, do you have the Rowan sheet open?
Yes, I just,
he's
Rhea. I got Rowan.
The Rhea sheet. So you'll note that it's a little bit different when you go to the character sheet. It's the NPC block. But hopefully you can find everything on there.
I did click it. Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it looks good. Excellent.
Oh, isn't there? Oh, there's already one. Never mind. That's fine.
She's gone? She's gone.
Okay. Oh, this is fun.
I will Oh fuck it! I will just start off by giving a Eldritch Blast to the middle one.
Yeah, you're like, just blast them with your energy there. Yeah, sure.
And I need to.
It's a 10 to hit.
It's a 10. You blast the boxes, probably in your surprise, being taken aback that there are 3 of these purplish devils here that jump out.
Not work.
What are you looking for?
Can you give one initiative?
I can.
Thank you.
Is it that the 9?
No, that's mine. That's.
Oh, okay.
He's 4.
Okay, 4. Perfect. Bottom of the list.
Sorry, I'm just gonna finish my and then.
Yeah.
So can I move behind these boxes here? Is there cover or?
Yeah, you kind of like jump over them and like crouch behind them because that's really the only cover. The one in front of you here is about like, waist high. It's not really full cover, but you can crouch behind it.
Sure. We better take care of them. I think. That'll end my turn for now. But I'm just gonna also roll initiative.
Sure.
For fucking. I closed
Absolutely.
the sheet. I'm so flustered with this now.
This is really difficult.
Maybe I should have read all of the characters.
Why couldn't we just
This is the
let Joel
DM
do
chair
it?
every day. Yeah, this is the DM chair thing. Like, yeah, you just run all the characters.
So it's that is it's with a +5. So that is correct. It is 20 for Hugo.
All right, I will put him on there then. Okay, yeah, but that still puts Cyrus up at the beginning there before Hugo. Cyrus, what would you like to do?
I'll move up in front of these boxes and shoot a good old-fashioned radiant sunbolt using my key to shoot a total of 3.
3 of them? That's a lot of them.
All at the center
Middle guy here?
Devil, yeah. As I say incantations of like the sun purges all or something like that in Celestial.
Yeah.
1, 2.
It rings like music. 22 and 25 will definitely hit. The 12, unfortunately, will just miss as it blasts through the boxes in front of them there, dealing 13 points of radiant damage. Yeah, nice. Right off the top.
Awesome. That is the end of my turn.
He seems pretty well hurt by those.
Cool.
All right.
I would assume that devils have weakness to radiant, but who knows? I don't.
You don't know. It is now Hugo's turn. What would Hugo like to do?
He'd like to put the longbow to his temple and fire it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's really difficult.
I think it would be. Yeah. No, I'll. Is there space for him to squeeze past?
Yeah, you can always pass by your allies. So you're good there, and you can like squeeze over to where Francis is and take a couple shots here if you like, or one shot.
Yes, I will fire the longbow at once again the middle lab.
Sure, absolutely.
It's a 9.
A 9. Unfortunately, 9 will also miss. It looks like they are taking cover behind some of these boxes now, so they're a bit more difficult to hit with these ranged attacks.
Oh, curse my terrible aim!
Oh wow.
And that ends his turn. Okay.
Perfect. We now have one of these spine devils, the hurt one, who is going to flap their wings and flutter to the back here before throwing some spines in your general direction. They're going to throw 2 tail spines towards you, Cyrus. That is a 19 and a 23 to hit.
Both hit.
For 8 total piercing damage and 9 total fire damage as they leave the tail of this creature and impact you on fire.
Sorry, what was the total damage?
8 total piercing and 9 total fire, so 17 total.
Alrighty.
All right. Now, Rhea, who's here this time and actively fighting for one of the first times, totally here. What does Rhea want to do?
Rhea is going to go up to this ugly devil, and she is going to use her multi-attack to hit off 2 long sword swipes at this ugly monster.
Absolutely. That's a 9 and a 9.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, that one's not going to hit. They're quick devils. All right. I don't think she has any bonus actions.
No,
so
she doesn't.
V, what would you like to do?
All right, V is going to, let me just double check the. All right, yeah, she has enough moves. She's oh, she is going to move up in front of these guys.
And
And
you're gonna like clamber onto the boxes here.
oh, yeah, she's gonna get up on the boxes. Just
Okay, sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
Be allowed?
Yeah.
They're boxes.
Absolutely.
Okay. And she is going to use her lightning launcher that is now melee range.
Sure.
Punch out
We
that
should probably
one
call
to
that
the
a
north.
different thing instead of launching a lightning launcher now.
Lightning puncher.
Well, there's thunder gauntlets and lightning launcher, so it could be lightning gauntlets.
I'm down with that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. She gets a 7.
A 7. Yeah. Unfortunately, they kind of like flutter back from you there, and you note now that they have like these, double pronged pitchforks as well that they seem to be getting out when you're in melee range here. Their spines are all like prickly and yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. All right.
I love how poorly we're rolling.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
then-
going well.
Great.
So in front of you here, V, they're gonna try to stab at you with the fork and then hit you and bite out at you. They roll horribly and they kind of just clatter off of your armor here. And the same thing goes for Rhea, a 6 and a 19. The 19 will hit here. The fork finds a bit of damage as it slips past Rhea's armor for 4 piercing damage.
All right.
This brings us to Rowan.
Okay. Rowan's gonna be like, "Don't worry, I got you, V." She's gonna run up, circle of light, and just next V.
Perfect.
And she is gonna do fighter stuff.
Yeah, which is hit things.
Yeah,
Hit things good.
hit things. So she is going to, I guess, use her longsword. I think 2, right? Works.
Yeah.
16.
16. Yeah, will definitely hit.
Okay. For 6
All right.
slashing damage.
You watch as the longsword bites into the devil's form that it seems resistant to it. Like the sword doesn't go in as far as it should.
Okay. She has a lot of extra
There's a bunch
actions,
of maneuvers. and
maneuvers,
stuff.
but I haven't read them yet, so that'll be the end of her turn.
Yeah.
She's like-
if you wanted to do something like action surge, you basically get one of those per short rest, but
Okay.
that's just like one of those things that you can just attack twice. But
Yeah, but seeing that her sword didn't go through, she's not going to use her action surge.
okay. All right, Francis, back at the top.
I will blast the one that Rowan just nicked with her sword.
Yeah, he's got a bit of cover here due to the boxes and like V and stuff being in the way, but you could make it work. A 20, yeah, a 20 is
20,
absolutely
yeah.
enough there, for sure. For 3 force damage, and
3
you know
force damage.
that the
Nice.
force damage like tears apart, and you watch his like spines explode off of him.
Ah, you see, Francis, that's... Wait, no, you see, Hugo, that's how it's done. Oh, shut up, Francis. Fuck, I fucked that up.
And now wait, now I need the Amric voice on top of that
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
for all of the layers.
Shut up, Francis.
This is the best episode.
This is the most.
I guess I will... I feel like we're only just I'm gonna save everything. No, I'm not doing anything else for now. I will
No
end my
bardic
turn.
inspirations, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I've only got 3 of them, and this is
true.
a dungeon crawl. Like, who knows what's gonna happen?
How long will you even
Yeah.
be here? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
so-
Cyrus, it is your go.
All right, I still don't appreciate that dude who threw spikes at me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna send one radiant sunbolt to start.
Okay.
It's 11. I assume that does not hit.
It does not, and he's taking cover behind what seems to be a wine barrel, and it explodes. All the wine pouring out onto the ground.
Dude, lightning it. make it do that. All right, I'm shooting 2 more bolts at him.
All right, so another key point. The 21 and the 26 are definitely enough to find
That's a
their
nat
way
20.
past.
Yeah.
I will roll a 21 first for me. And don't roll a 26 yet. For 8. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, so the 8, it's perfect. And then for some reason, time shifts itself and that 26 goes to a different enemy
All right, thank you very much.
to maximize your damage potential.
I'll do the one in front of Rhea.
Absolutely.
That is 11.
All right, for 11 total points of damage. Yeah, and you watch as these sun bolts definitely seem to like pack a punch here, much more than the swords and things have so far.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doing some sunray Oz. That is it.
Okay. Hugo.
Hugo will use his steady aim feature to give himself advantage on his next ranged attack, and he will shoot his bow at the one that Cyrus just hit with his radiant sunbow.
Absolutely.
That's the wrong character.
Is he the one who has the special arrows?
Yeah, the magic
has
arrows.
The special bow.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 with the ruined longbow. For 16 total points. Did you say the one in front of Rhea? Is that correct?
Whichever one Cyrus just.
Now roll me your sneak attack damage twice.
I'm just trying to do that, but it's.
Oh, so you click the damage portion, not the. Yep.
There we go. No, I got it.
Yep,
I was clicking.
there we go. 16, 24, 31 total points of damage as this magical bolt from the arrow takes this guy. And he's dead. He's absolutely dead for sure.
I think that might be the highest roll that Hugo has done in this
ever, literally ever. Yeah.
Hugo, you're doing so well.
Oh, thank you. You see, Francis, that's how it's done. And that ends Hugo.
Excellent.
So
all right. That next Spine Devil is gone, so it is Rhea's turn. Yeah, see, look at that. This is the easiest dungeon crawl ever. What are you even worried about? Just roll natural 20s on multiple attacks.
Rhea is going to come around, so we're swarming on this dude. Yeah. And she once again is going to attempt to double longsword.
Perfect. Yeah, the 16. The 16 will find the mark there for 11 slashing damage. And actually a really nice hit. But again, the blade from the longsword just doesn't feel like it's cutting deep enough.
There's some resistance. Ooh, it's harder to push.
God. Unfortunately, the second hit is a natural 1, and it finds the tines of the pitchfork there, and Rhea's longsword is tossed to the ground to the side there.
Awkward.
All right, V, as you were standing on the box.
Oh yeah, and there's you know these two ladies. I'm gonna be like, oh, we're having a ladies' night, and I'm gonna use my lightning gauntlets get for a 21.
Absolutely, yeah, 21 definitely hits.
And that is 8.
12 total.
Yeah, 12 total.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you and you lightning shock this guy, and yeah, it turns out the lightning not reduced by anything. That dude explodes and shivers himself to death, which is great. Just shakes himself through all the lightning. And yeah, as quick as they burst out of the crates there, they are dismantled.
I do love the fact that like the trope of like the strong muscly dudes in the front and then like the female ranger in the back, completely opposite here. We got all the strong independent women up front and the dudes are just like, I'm staying in range, I'm good.
The first thing that Francis did was dive behind a box.
Yeah, it's like
step down over the box and just give high fives to the ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's great. Yeah, so it seems that there was a bit of an alarm system here, Francis, but it turns out the alarm system was to kill whoever came in here. Fortunately for you, you're all rather strong. Would you like to make a further investigation of this room or proceed elsewhere?
I guess as soon as I started, I would, sort of dust myself off and keep looking around. Sure. Is there a giant demon in one of the wine barrels or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you start taking a look at the barrels, and you can see that the way that they're labeled, 6 of them contain water, and then 6 of them contained ale or wine, one of those of which has been spilled out onto the floor. But otherwise, there's nothing really of any import in this room.
Are the corpses just staying?
For the time being.
Interesting.
And we try to put them back in the barrels?
I thought they exploded out of the barrels.
Yeah,
that's true. They're kind of
they
pieces.
Exploded out like the lid or something like that. They're like, aha! And they pop out.
We're gonna put the
like
corpses back.
Like Oscar the Grouch in his trash can. You could like put them back into the boxes if you want, I guess.
Yeah, but you said the one that I killed exploded and there's guts. Well,
he did. You did hit him.
So there's probably blood and various things
I'd say there's
anyway.
probably obviously a fight happened.
Yes, yeah.
Leave him there. Just leave him.
So do we have a preference on which door to take, left or right?
Well, I can try to listen in. I have pretty good hearing. I have no sense of taste.
Sure.
I would like.
Since I have no sense of taste. That's
totally
true.
it. That's what she read in a book. It's fine. I would like to go to the door closest to me. I don't. Where are the doors?
We're gonna go down here. They were actually equidistant, so I'm just gonna pick one.
All right. Yeah. That's fine. I will try to listen in.
Sure. Roll a little perception.
Make sure I'm on the right sheet now. 13.
13. It's quiet. Doesn't seem like there's maybe anything on the other side of this one.
Okay,
Is it too quiet?
Can I go to the other side and try to listen in as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Just roll me another one.
18.
Distinctly the sounds of water on the other side.
I didn't hear anything from the other one, but seems to be water coming out of this one.
Like a river or
like running water. Not sure.
Perhaps we should just take a quick look in. Maybe there's nothing really inside it, and we can at least rule off that route.
I agree.
That was my inclination as well.
Yeah. So you want to just open the
other
eastward
one.
door? Okay. Yeah. Opening it up reveals some tunnels, roughly 9 feet high, with these curved ceilings. You see a couple of oil lanterns as well, fitted with these thick panes of green-tinted glass, hanging at the ceiling on these 1 foot long iron chains. They shed a bit of dim light. But you notice almost immediately what the sound of the water was. It seems that you might be down at the sewer level of Baldur's Gate.
So I'm assuming it has a smell, and she doesn't know. So she's just like, oh, there's running water?
Like an underground river?
Come take a look.
I will take a look.
Yeah. So, Francis, as you make your way to the door, you're like, yep, okay, this definitely looks like a sewer, right, underneath Baldur's Gate. But rather than being assaulted with the normal stench that you would expect, there's this nauseating mix of that stench and incense.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's worse when someone tries to cover the smell or perfume it.
Of what?
The sewage.
Oh, this is a sewer system.
Yes.
Okay.
Joel.
Yes.
Does it look like it's been sort of tunneled or carved out from the cellar?
It looks like from here that this was purposefully made. The sewer itself is like stone walled and arched, purposefully into this way. And the extension out from where you are to the sewer looks like it was built and constructed purposefully for this.
I see. I mean, I would assume that the way where our foes lie is this way. It seemed maybe what they might do is make the hidden lair deep in the sewers underground, and the house being close to a sewer is sort of a convenient thing. So should we head down this way, or do we want to check out the other door first? Or
I think we should at least open the other door this way.
I am inclined to agree.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the other door.
Mm-hmm. Yep, not locked or anything like that. It looks like it's an extension of the cellar here. And you note that there are more than 200 corked bottles of wine displayed in 7-foot-tall wooden racks that span the west and south walls. There are some, thankfully, empty wooden crates in the middle of the room.
Can I look around to see if there's anything else? There's any...
Full investigation.
18.
Taking a look at some of these wine bottles, you note that they are of a rather old and probably pretty fine vintage, but you can't taste anything, so that's it's a little hard for you to discern. But I think you would look at the bottles and be like, wow, that's pretty old, and you're smart. Think you mean old wine is good wine, or at least valuable wine?
This room seems to be just a storage area for their wine, like a normal basement cellar. So,
well, at least it's a dead end, at least, so we can rule out that path. Haven't we been into the sewers already?
I mean, under the bathhouse, I would not be surprised if this connects in some way, which is a frightening revelation, perhaps, because that means we may have been close to dying really horribly when we were under the bathhouse. If this really does connect, we very well could have been very close to this very evil woman, and that would not be fun.
Well, maybe we'll find some more skeletons for you to become friends with, Cyrus.
I'm not friends with them. You should,
seem friendly enough.
Friendly doesn't mean you're friend.
What do you think about this, Hugo?
Be nice to everyone.
I can't really do a different voice.
You have to try it.
So I think that we should head down into the sewers,
Mr. Leader,
with perhaps Rowan taking points.
Okay. Yes, I can do that. V, will you assist me? Yeah, sure, Rowan. We sound like crazy people.
I love it. This is perfect. This is literally my life. I just do this. So
we should
welcome.
hire like a mercenary group just to do the other characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Hire a mercenary.
Yeah.
We get some like 38-year-old like grizzled white guy in here with a scar across his temples. Like,
There's
all right, I'm Hugo.
do it.
I'm gonna use my crossbow. Why am I using a crossbow? Why not give me an M16 with a grenade launcher attachment?
Oh.
That's what I used back in the Corps.
Oh my god.
Who is this guy?
I don't.
His name is let's see. It's Slate.
Justin's next character.
All right. Apparently, my next character is going to be Slate.
A grizzled war veteran.
No, I'm trying to think of like a good like hardcore name for a last name, but I can't. If Slate Hawk.
Okay. Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Right. If he doesn't do that, then
heard it here first. Oh god.
Call him out on it.
Yeah. Right. So both V and Rowan, Rowan taking point here. You do come out to the sewer. You note that it extends both north and south. At regular intervals, it is lit by these rather dim green paned lanterns. The smell out here is none too pleasant, though it does seem like someone has been trying to purposefully scent the area in something that's a little bit more pleasant than sewer.
No fail.
Yeah.
All right. So should we head north?
One Direction's as good as any other, I'd say.
I don't know. I thought NSYNC was better.
I knew as soon as I said that.
As soon as. Yeah. So this is the thing, like where we'll talk about which direction you go rather than just like dragging tokens all the way around.
Yes.
So yeah, you'd be like, okay, we proceed up to the northward corner, and you tell me how you do so. Do you want to do it stealthily? Do you want to do it quickly, loudly? What is the intention of the movement?
Oh, we're definitely stealthing through this, I would say.
Okay.
Since we just
absolutely
fought some.
Yeah, you fought literal devils like not a minute and a half ago, right?
Now we're going in.
Yeah. So you come out into the sewer area here, and you proceed northwards. So go ahead and roll me stealth checks. Rhea and Rowan are both at disadvantage due to their armor types.
Rhea got a 12. I got a nat 1.
Oh.
Weird.
Okay.
The monk
the monk.
Got a nat 1.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't have super clangy armor, but
yeah. That's
Oh,
what it is
can I-
like. But sometimes.
can I narrate my nat 1?
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, you guys proceed to the northern side here, and then something happens.
Trying to be as stealthy as possible, Cyrus tries essentially to tiptoe along the edge, allowing the potentially more loud individuals to stay far away from the corner of this water surface. Unfortunately, he misjudges the center of mass on his foot, and he slips, splashing very loudly in the sewer water below him.
Into the sewer water. Kersplash! And I think probably either V or Rowan, who's kind of like maybe peeked out the other side here, noted that there are 2 darkly clad humanoids making their way already toward this side. They're carrying these sensors with smoke, perfumed smoke pouring out of them as they proceed. And then you note that Cyrus splashes. They stop in their tracks and kind of peer around, and then they talk in hushed tones to each other before starting to briskly make their way to the corner.
Does Francis still have... Is he still Amric?
Francis, are you still
It lasts an hour, Joel,
An
so I don't know
hour.
how... Yeah, I don't know how long this now.
You are coming to the tail end, I would say.
Joel, if you make it fucking drop in front of these guys or something like that...
Why wouldn't I? Why would never?
Never.
Maybe not these guys.
How many times can you activate a day?
Well, warlocks only have 2 spell slots.
3 times, actually, so...
Oh, wait, what?
Like that. Just
Oh, right. It's no, it's fine. I'm stupid.
My tuning fork.
The tuning fork.
Well,
has
I guess
an
I'll
additional
just
ability.
yeah. I assume V would. Are you signaling me to?
yes, I'd be like, like I would be like a stop and be like,
Like tactical hand signals.
yeah.
Yeah. And all we
Okay,
see is like the water splash come up while you're doing tactical hand signals as Cyrus has just hit the water.
Okay. I guess I would like quickly walk up and peer around and
Yeah.
I assume see.
Yeah, so I'll
these
just I'll drag you up here. Yeah, so you see
Okay.
them like kind of like making their way quickly to the side here.
Okay.
what do you wanna do?
What I'll do, Joel, is I'll sort of step round the corner, walking briskly, and just not even looking towards these figures, and just yell, "You clumsy oaf! You've splashed the sewer water all over me!" And then I guess I would just keep walking and see these 2 figures go, "Oh,
Yeah, they're like making their way here. Yeah.
good afternoon, gentlemen." Actually, I don't even know if they're men.
Right.
I think they're robed figures.
Good afternoon. And yeah, so now you get a little bit of a better look at what you're dealing with here. They're dressed in these black robes, each of them carrying a sensor and wearing a thin golden mask that looks they're shaped into various like devilish shapes, so like an Oni mask would look or something like that. And none of them, they don't look identical in any way either. They're just differing. It's hard to tell who lies behind the mask at this point, so good point on that one. And the mask covers the wearer's whole face except for the eyes, nostrils, and the mouth. And they kind of they run up, and I think they come up to Francis, sir, are you all right? We heard a sound.
Who's Francis?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. Amric. I just read your token name, which isn't my bad.
Sorry. I'm okay, but for some reason those devils at the entrance attacked us. What is the meaning of this?
They kind of like look at each other. They attacked you.
Yes.
Did you not tell them today's code word?
Oh, blast! And I'll like stamp my foot down. I guess I forgot about that whole system. My own fault, I guess. But it is so nice to have someone else to blame, I guess.
Sir, you were the one that implemented the system.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've had a lot on my mind. I was attacked last night by some band of foolish heroes.
Go ahead and roll me deception.
Okay.
Pretty good though. I'd do this.
Yeah.
I believe
But
in you.
you have them right. You kind of have them on edge here. You're like, okay, some things aren't adding up, but maybe he is really just, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's the 14,
yeah. There. Oh, we're sorry to hear that, sir. Is there anything that we can help you with?
I've come down to see my mother. Where is she? Can you lead us there?
She's asked to not be disturbed. She's in the temple.
I see. Well, surely you wouldn't think she would mind my intrusion. I have much to tell her.
Sir, I would never dream of telling you what to do and what not to do, but she is in one of her moods.
I see. Well, I'll tell you what. Lead us there, and I will take point, and I will let you go back to your patrolling or whatever.
Right, of course. Be aware the Odious is leading a session as of right now, and he doesn't take kind to being interrupted as well. Are you coming alone or with?
No, my guards will come with me. So Joel, what did you say? The Odious?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I don't even know what the heck that means.
They say it like a name.
Okay.
Like that Odious is leading a session.
All right. Okay. So it's not a title. It sounds like someone's name.
Correct.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess I would follow, and I would, sort of turn back and jerk my head towards the guards. I mean, follow me, not like kill them or something. I don't know.
Right.
How much nuance can I get in my head?
Yeah.
Well, you guys have tactical hand signals down. That's already been established. So if you would like to give them some tactical hand signals.
I don't know. I guess I would like, just finger across the neck. And then I guess I would just start walking.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So I'll move everyone down to a better spot here. And so you proceed down the way. Just going to move you two at a time. Kind of like this. Down the hallway here. And they stop right in front of these set of double doors. And he gestures, they're within.
Right. Maybe you should move along then. I will steel myself before entering, but I need a moment.
Yeah. So with some relief in their voice. Yeah. Yes. Of course, sir. We will. We'll start our rounds in this direction, and they're just gonna start walking away in the other direction.
Okay.
On your way down here, you did note that there was a tunnel to the north, kind of back here, that seemed to be an extension of the sewers, unlit, as well as a couple of doors, including the one right here, the one you're standing next to, and then a further one down the way. Again, to the south here is a set of double doors, and you can hear faintly from here the sounds of chanting as your two new cultist buddies make their way away down the sewer.
So I guess I'll turn to the group and say, should we just go in and I'll see how far we can get with the disguise until we're noticed?
How long did you say that lasts again?
About an hour or so. It will run out soon.
How long is it?
99, 100.
But the more time we spend talking, the less time we have of the disguise. So maybe we should just go.
He said it was like doing a sermon thing. There might be a lot of people in there.
Well, I feel like we have to go in here to find the mother at least.
Yeah.
I guess I will open the door, but I will do it quietly, like that. When you enter like a church in service, So
Yeah, absolutely.
Back.
Unfortunately, the door creaks very loudly as it has never been oiled.
Yeah, so you so I'll move you over a little bit, Francis, here, and the rest of the group follows. The iron double door leading into this room has these runes carved into its arched door frame. Some of you would know, and I think Rhea would let you know if you didn't, that they are in Infernal. And she says she doesn't read Infernal, but she does recognize it from her teachings.
I read Infernal.
Yeah, I was like, someone does.
It says,
let me look at them.
that which falls can rise again. And standing outside here, you can hear roughly half a dozen humanoid voices chanting in Infernal. Cyrus, if you spend some time listening, you understand that you discern like praise heaped upon an archdevil named Zariel for her tireless effort to win the Blood War.
I would like to. I wonder how much Sun God has spoken to me in my dreams since then. So obviously we didn't like role play it, but could I do like a religion check or something to see if in these weird dreams I've gotten some sort of feeling, even if it's not like a direct like this is what's going on. It's like get a feel of what these runes could mean, maybe like kind of a feel of who they're talking about, that style of thing.
Okay, yeah, sure. Roll me religion. Let's see what's up. A 9.
I got a 9. Wow.
You would know at least at base that if they're referencing an archdevil, you may not know the name, right? But clearly, one of the higher ranking devils. And specifically in Avernus, due to the mention of the Blood War. The Blood War is an eternal war that exists on the plane of Avernus. So I think with a 9, you'd at least discern that much.
I will relay this information to the party, adding that did you say these runes were carved but glowing?
No, the runes themselves are not glowing. They're carved into the iron double door here.
Okay.
So etched, I think, is probably a better word.
Okay. I'm just letting you guys know. Just because I can understand doesn't mean I can understand. It does sound like there are a decent number of them in there, though. So, I mean, that could be.
He's gonna look over at Rhea and say, Rhea, I know that you were trying to hold out hope. There was no connection. It's not looking good. I just want you to brace yourself.
She looks at you and she like nods, but she looks very serious. She says, he's a prisoner here. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Well, let's go rescue him and find out then.
Yeah, she like readies herself.
Okay, I think it's time.
Yeah, sure.
It's time.
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
We're boned.
Game over, man. You open up into a room. There are 2 rows of these wrought iron candlesticks lighting a vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. At the very end of the room, marked by this little star here, is a 7-foot-tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a longsword atop a dais on the south end. A 6-foot-tall fiend bristling with spines stands west of the statue, glaring at these 4 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room. Their faces are all hidden behind golden devil masks. 9 tapestries depicting the layers of the 9 hells adorn the walls. And for some reference here, Devil Boy kind of looks a little bit like this.
Oh, yay.
And you open the door and he sees in his eyes dart him. Who disturbs the prayer?
What was the name that you gave Joel? That I can't remember. Those 2 guards
said was leading. Yeah, Odious. I'll put it in the chat there.
Okay, I will walk in. I don't want to give Amric the appearance of being like supremely confident in front of this creature, so I will just sort of steadily walk in and say, "It is I, Odious, Amric."
Oh, Amric. Your mother's been asking about you. Where have you been?
I was attacked last night. I'm afraid to say I've lost my dear companion in the confrontation. Returned to the hells, it seems.
Fortunate that you did not go with them then. And like a large shit-eating smile goes onto their face.
Yes. I was wondering. Well, I hate to interrupt the sermon, but I was looking for my mother.
She lies beyond. And you'd like note his eyes flick to the side at some kind of area over here.
Most gracious of you. If you don't mind, we'll just pass through, I think.
Yeah. So, as you enter the room, everyone can come in as wherever they want to be, but Francis, you basically get to here.
Nice. Right in amongst all the cultists. Perfect.
And then
so wherever anyone else is, to maybe not raise suspicion in any way, how would you proceed into the room? Where would you situate yourself?
I would say that Rowan would probably be right behind Francis as like the guard.
Okay. I think as you like start approaching and everyone's moving up in here, and he goes, "You may want to leave your flunkies behind. She's in one of those moods."
I appreciate the advice, Odious, but I think I might need the courage to help bolster me when dealing with her.
He cocks his head to the side and his eyes narrow. Amric would never laugh.
Is that what gives
I could smell the stench on you when you entered here. Do-gooder. And yeah, you can go ahead and roll me some initiative. You rolled a natural 20 to figure out if you're you.
Oh, wow.
You figured out that you're not you pretty
quickly.
quickly.
Made me play out the charade.
Oh, abso-freaking-lutely.
Natural 20 for V, though.
Yes.
An 8 for Francis. And a 9 for Hugo.
Okay.
8 for Rowan.
Yep, 1 second.
I'm just gonna add fighter to the classes that I suddenly have to learn. Of all my D&D.
It's fine. All right, so Rowan is on there at an 8. Did I need to change that, or we good?
No, it's good. I feel like
Perfect. Yeah, it actually went. So V, you are at the top of the turn order, moving slightly faster than the devil, who's intruders. Kill them.
B is going to cast magic missile for the head guy.
Okay, absolutely. So you're getting me all 3, so that's 1, and I need 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Okay, nice. 2 of those are max damage at 5 and 5 for a total of 13 points of damage with the last missile there. And yeah, they fly across the room. These little force bolts of light. And yeah, they look like they hurt the devil here, and you watch as like some of the barbs break off and things like that. It snarls at you as the cultists are like trying to get up off their knees to defend the helm here. V, anything else? Movement, bonus action?
Yeah, I would like to move. Is it possible, like be right in front of Francis? Like right.
Yeah, you just run. I mean, well, so these guys here would make like attempts.
Okay.
To like slice out at you as you pass, but otherwise you're good.
I think I would. That would be fine.
Yeah.
They can
like they're not up yet, right? So like they try and slash out with their little daggers here, from the ground, and because they're on their knees, and they're both gonna miss.
dice. Yeah, V's gonna run up right in front of the line, and then Francis try to like, block. Like, so she'd be probably like running. She'd be like shooting like the magic missiles as she went forward, and then like you know, in front of Francis.
Absolutely, yeah. And now you've got fiends on all sides, including the one in front of you here, in front of the glowing-eyed statue angel. And yeah, anything else you want to do with a bonus action?
That is it.
Yeah, he gleefully leaps down, large smile on his face, and is going to try and claw you, and is going to whip its tail around at you as well. Rolls a 25 and a 20 to hit here for
Both
15 total points of damage.
Ow. Okay.
This is the big boy.
Francis though, so like
could have been at
that-
Francis.
that's
Yeah.
true.
That could have been at Francis. So yes, Odious has made his way down off the dais here. Cyrus, what would you like to do?
I would like to do some sick monk stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the unfortunate bit is I don't think I'll have a clean shot unless I get kind of like down here. Luckily, I can absolutely make that move.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way I'm not sinking 3 sunbolts into this dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Spend them. Ooh, okay. Unfortunately, the 11 and the 7 are going to miss, but that is a natural 20 sitting in the middle of both of those, and that definitely hits. For 9
Only
total
9
points
damage.
of damage here. The
It is
sunbolt.
radiant.
Yeah. Oh, right onto him. And it's like the last one like fizzles out right in front of your hand. You're like, oh, I'm out of juice. Got nothing left.
That is my turn.
Excellent. Yeah. So this cultist here is going to stand up and is going to lash out with their now drawn scimitar at Rhea here. Rhea has plenty of armor class to take that blow and be fine. What does Hugo do?
He's gonna steady aim and shoot Odious.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Ruin Longbow, that's
27 definitely hits. Yes.
So that's 8
For 8
piercing
plus sneak.
plus his sneak attack. There we go. That's
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
11 max damage.
Yeah. All right. So 19 total points of damage again to Odious as this ruined longbow releases the bolt and it hits him, and then the bolt fizzles away. And that looked like it really hurt him. That did some hurt.
This guy.
nice. I guess Hugo will then move. Actually, no, he'll go this way. He'll
Cannot
go this way.
move after you take steady aim.
Oh, can he? All right. My mistake. I do apologize.
No, all good. We're learning new classes today, all of us.
literally.
All right.
So yeah, that'll end his turn.
Great. So this guy here is going to also get up and is going to reach out and touch Francis. Magic crackling, black like lightning crackling on his fingers here.
Oh, don't do that
no.
face.
No.
What was that face?
Rolls a 23, a natural 20. As he casts Inflict Wounds on Francis and deals 31 total points of necrotic
Joel!
damage.
I'm down.
31
Our healer
points.
is down. Oh goodness.
This isn't one of the necrotic ones that is an insta kill, is it?
It is not an insta kill.
Thank goodness.
I don't believe. I'm going to double check. It is not. No, it is just pure necrotic damage, and we watch as like this black crackling lightning goes across Francis's form. I think you end up losing the concentration on the Amric thing, and you definitely are now just Francis, and like you note that his body seems to be rotting away as the necrotic energy starts to eat away at him.
Bells.
I posted it in the Discord so you know that I'm not lying to you, that it was just ridiculous.
Damn.
Just insane. Anyways, that guy's done with his turn. The other cultist here is going to lunge out at Hugo to try and stop him from ever using that bow again. He's going to miss horribly. Rowan's turn.
All right. Seeing her down ally, she's just gonna do what she does best and punch things. So she's going to punch the one to the left of her.
Okay.
With her long sword. 11.
Yeah, an 11 here is just going to miss as he turns it away with the scimitar.
Okay. I guess she's going to then action surge.
Okay.
To hit him again. Try again.
Absolutely.
24.
24 absolutely hits here.
Right.
For
10 slashing.
Yeah. Yeah, so maneuvering around the first one, maybe parrying out the scimitar to the side, slam the blade home, and this guy, collapses in his heap of black robes.
Okay.
Movement or otherwise.
I think she at that point would take the opportunity and go closer to this one down there. So she would from there.
The attack of opportunity there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 22 to hit, but it's for 2 damage. So it does just kind of like graze Rowan in the back here as she makes her way towards the man that just put Francis down.
Yeah.
Okay. Francis, I need a death saving throw.
Sure thing, buddy. It's a
That is
2.
That
At
is
least it was not a 1.
I know, it's like no.
failure.
That's
All right. Rhea.
Rhea is, the one she was potentially engaged with is no more. So Rhea is going to try and disentangle our rangery friend.
Okay.
And attack the one near Hugo with
Absolutely.
her long sword.
Yeah, but she gets a double attack here. The 16 and the 21 will absolutely hit for 17 total points of damage. This dude goes down in a heap very quickly.
Sweet.
Yeah. Turns out the humans don't really resist sword. They take sword pretty well.
They don't resist sword.
Yeah. All right. That is Rhea. We have
She movement
this
at
one
all?
here. Yeah, she can move some more if you would like her to.
Oh yeah, sure. She's gonna come up to the main portion.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry for laughing. I'm just thinking like, hello, I'm human. I'm allergic to sword.
Yeah, we all are really. The cultist here is going to try and lash out at VV. Again, you're very heavily armored. It's going to clash off, dealing no damage there. And V, it is now your turn.
All right.
Francis is down behind you. The spellcaster is to your right, and Odious to your south here is absolutely a problem.
Okay. I was going to Thunderwave, but Francis, and then I'm gonna touch down and cure wounds him.
Okay.
Cast
Great.
Cure
Absolutely.
Wounds at level 1 for 12 healing.
That's a big
Ooh, that's
one
pretty
for
good.
12.
Ooh, ho, ho.
Oh,
Max.
I like that.
Max
That's
heal.
good.
If she use it, you may as well.
Yeah, may as well be max, right? Bonus actions or otherwise, you're kind of stuck movement-wise.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
All right. Odious is going to take the opportunity as you reach down to try and help your friend to claw out at you and lash at you with the tail. But again, very heavily armored, unable to find its way through. No damage dealt. Cyrus.
Well, I'm not fully out of juice. Come on, baby.
One more.
Just.
The 21 is going to find the mark here on Odious. The other one's missing, unfortunately, for 7 more points of radiant damage.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, and you see him look over. That really stings. You'll be dead next.
I'm gonna tell him in Infernal, like, no, I won't.
No, you.
Yeah. Reverse Uno card. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, that cultist is down, so it's Hugo's go.
He's just gonna steady aim bow at Odious.
Yeah,
Here we
just
go.
pump the
Where is
damage
it?
in, right?
24.
Definitely hits.
There's the 13 plus 9 sneak. So, 22?
22 more. Unbelievable.
Can't keep
Nice.
letting him get away with this.
No,
I know, it's wild.
the introduction of steady aim has absolutely broken the ranged rogue class in so many.
Yeah, no,
different
this character's
ways.
just he's just got
absolutely
a
busted.
ballistic sniper rifle at the
Yeah.
back.
And in later levels, if you take certain feats and stuff like that, you just crit all the time. You're just doing 1,000,000 damage a turn. It's wild. You just don't miss anymore.
Or actual ranger class.
Yeah, right? Like, just play a rogue, I guess. So, like, all right. Yes. So Hugo can't move anymore. I mean, that is the thing. He can't move. Okay. Well, I mean, this guy here is going to, we see more lightning crackle in his hands, and he's going to reach out and attempt to touch Rowan here.
Okay.
Rolls a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
For 12 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, that's what he's got. And this one is dead. Rowan's turn.
Well, Rowan's gonna be like, ow!
Yeah.
Take this! And she's gonna swing out at, that one, and for 14.
Yeah, absolutely hits.
Okay, surprising.
For
7
7
slashing damage.
Rowan would feel the distinct leather armor underneath the robes here, but not anything heavy there.
Okay, and then she is going to use Second Wind.
Yeah.
As her bonus
D10
action. 1
plus
D10.
the fighter level.
Okay, so we're level
Yep, so it'll be 10 total.
10 total. Okay, so she will regain the 10.
Yeah. She just goes, and then, gets her health back, because that's how it works.
Yeah,
it's
rude.
fine.
Yeah,
I just needed to catch my breath. That's all.
right. Okay. Any movement for Rowan here? Did you
No,
want to
she's
move
staying
around
there.
it? Okay. Francis, you are on the ground, but you are alive.
Okay, I would like to correct one of those things. I will stand up.
Wait a minute.
I will snap my.
I wanted to ask, Mantle of Inspiration. It says when I use it, I choose a number of creatures that I can see and who can see me.
Yes.
Does that include myself? Because I can see myself.
If it does not specify not yourself, I think you're fine.
You
Okay.
take out a
The
mirror.
number of creatures you see, right? You are included
Okay.
in that.
I will first thing I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at level
Perfect.
2.
Yes. Wow, big boy spell.
Yeah, sorry, I just blew and closed my sheet. Level 2, there we go. So that's 13
Okay,
points for
yeah,
that.
13,
That's
nice.
pretty good. And then I shall use, let's see, Mantle of Inspiration, and I will target myself, obviously,
Yes.
and Rowan and V.
Okay.
I think that's all, because it's just my charisma modifier. Yeah, so we each gain 5 temporary hit points, and we can move without provoking.
Real quick, I'm pretty sure we still have that exact one
do you?
from it was like an 8-hour thing, right? It's really long.
I don't have that.
It doesn't say, so I guess it is just, I mean, what is the max length of time that you have temporary hit points for? Is it at your next long rest?
It doesn't say.
No, it doesn't say how long they last for, but they are temporary hit points, you know?
Yeah, I have a +5 temp hit points in my note section because of last session that I thought was still carrying over.
They last until you're depleted or finish a long rest.
And we have long rested then, haven't we? So,
Okay. Yeah.
Since then?
okay. Yeah, we did it last night when V turned into a kettle.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh.
me, V, and Rowan get 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Perfect.
And I will. I'll just stay where I am, and that ends Francis' turn.
Perfect. Rhea.
Rhea is going to pivot around slightly. Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to pivot around to there. And she will once again try and murk a cultist because she's sick and tired of these dang cultists and wants to find her mentor guy or whatever.
Yeah.
And
that
prove
one
his
dude.
innocence.
A 15 here will hit.
So 10 total damage, right?
5.
Wait, what?
So,
She gets-
the way that the NPC sheet works, if it rolls twice, just in case I did advantage or disadvantage or whatever, and so if it does roll a natural 20, it just puts both of them on there.
Right, no, but she has multi-attack, right?
Oh, sorry, I missed the first one. Yeah, absolutely, 10 total points. I missed the first entire entry. A 21 and a 15 definitely hit. This thing's dead. This guy is dead.
Nice.
It's all good. All right.
Yeah.
that's the end of Rhea's turn. And you know what? Rhea is feeling a real sour mood. She's like, I hate you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's exactly how she sounds. Yes. I hate you. I hate you. All right, V.
Okay. Well, V's gonna be like, all right, Francis, is it okay? So she's gonna use her lightning gauntlets, and try to reach out to, Odious.
Yeah.
For 16.
16 here will hit.
For, 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zzz.
You note as the lightning courses through Odious's body, not reduced in any single way here. He looks a little concerned. It seems that his flunkies have failed him in some ways. Okay. Odious is going to... Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're going to roll a percentile die. Okay.
9 of 100.
Nice. Yeah, a 9 out of 100. And he's going to summon a new friend.
Oh, crap.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. You guys definitely needed more fun things to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Getting a little boring.
where's there they are. Okay, cool. Not that one.
It'd be like, oh yeah, if it was under 10, it's actually the god creature that he could summon?
Yeah, it's absolutely the god creature. No, he summons... Is it this one? It's totally this one. Yeah, absolutely. This creature gets summoned over here next to the cultist. And it yeah, it's a dretch, and it looks like this. It's kind of like pig-like creature with these
It's like a
ears
melty
and
pig.
Yep, exactly. He summons a melty pig for all intents and purposes.
I love the fact that Wizards decided, instead of just making it smooth in the groin area, let's just have a lot of hair to cover it up.
Yeah, and just very hairy. Yeah, okay. So he summons that, and that's the end of his turn. That's what he gets to do. Oh, and he yells out, "Where is everyone?" And there's like, as if on cue, there's like more cultists coming around the corner, because those are the ones that let you in here. They didn't go that far yet.
Dang nabbit.
They lied. They were making the rounds.
They were making rounds.
Lies.
All right. Luckily, I can still do this cool stuff. And because I want to be super cool, I'm going to essentially throw a Radiant Sunbolt as I'm running towards this ugly, odious character.
Absolutely.
And as the bonus action, I'm going to attempt to essentially monk unarmed strike by kicking him.
Sure. 25 for the Sunbolt does hit. 16 for the unarmed strike does hit. 5 for the Radiant, 8 for the bludgeoning. Your kick as you hit the barbed side of this creature hurts, but not enough to actually deal some damage to you. You knew if you wanted to give it a big old bear hug, that would probably be a bad idea. But yes, so you end up dealing 5 Radiant, 8 bludgeoning here.
Cool. That is my action, bonus action, and some of my movements, and that's where I will stay.
All right, Hugo.
Steady aim, big man.
Oh.
22.
22.
14 plus sneak.
19 total.
Jesus. Yeah. These arrows are a huge problem for this guy.
I mean, for what it's worth, Hugo's about to get swarmed on.
I know.
So.
He hasn't noticed them though.
Yeah, he's focused. He's steady aiming.
Yeah.
Totally fine. It's totally fine.
It'll all be ogre soon.
Yeah. All right.
Magic items.
You know what? He is going to do this. This guy's going to do a little bit of hand waving here. And is going to summon a spiritual weapon.
I'm running out of juice, mate.
A spiritual weapon behind Hugo in the shape of a really fat, curvy dagger. I'll just move it like this.
It does look like a pail of spilled milk or something.
It does kind of look like that.
Does.
Yeah, now that I have a closer look at it, it does look like that. Let's see if it ends up hitting. Oh, it misses, fortunately. But that is just a bonus action, so he's going to then use his multi-attack to attack Rowan. With his, yeah. All right, he's going to use his scimitar here. 11 and a 16. He's not going to be able to hit Rowan at all. Rowan's turn.
All right. This guy keeps hitting her, like trying to swing, and she's just going to be like, oh, it's like this now. And hit him for 23.
Nice, absolutely.
13 slashing to this. He keeps trying to hit her.
Oh, yeah, he's regretting it all right now. He's regretting it so much. All right, cool. Anything else?
Don't think she has anything else. Oh, take the action. A bonus action to try to shove a creature you 5 feet from you with a shield. No, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine.
Francis, what do you want to do?
Okay. I think I'm actually gonna reach out and touch V, as the famous Depeche Mode song goes, and use my magic initiate ability and give her protection from good and evil.
Okay.
So sorry, let me just get the. I'll paste the text just so you can see it.
I know this one specifically.
Yeah, so you get basically bad and good things have disadvantage when they attack you.
Day, fiends, undead.
Yes. And then with my bonus action, I shall inspire V as well. So I'm really buffing up V.
Damn.
That's a 1d4,
and,
right? D6, I believe.
It's a D6. It's a D6 still, unfortunately. Okay. But yeah, that will end my turn. I'm still not moving. I will just stay here within the walls of my friends.
Perfect. Rhea.
Protect.
Rhea probably doesn't. She's kind of focused on this guy. Probably doesn't realize that others are coming. So she is just going to also step up to this odious character whose name makes sense. So one of the things I don't understand about Rhea is that it says she makes 2 longswords attack. If she has a short sword drawn, she can also make a short sword attack. Does that mean she can attack 3 times?
No, it just means that she can also do that with a short sword. Or she can longsword and short sword.
Oh, okay. That was a little confused. That's why I hadn't been trying that. Oh, right. I forgot she has a crossbow. You know what? It's fine. Longsword attacks. 216.
Longsword. Yeah, both of those will hit.
That's 17 slashing.
Even with some of the reduction here, the amount of damage that has been done to Odious is enough as Rhea hacks down the devil here.
My person is not a part of this. Well, Fabius, Krieg, or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Fabius did nothing wrong! Free Fabius! Free Fabius! Oh, God. Okay.
You're my homie, Fabius.
Fabius did nothing wrong. All right, V.
I'm just reading Rowan's. I've already been doing her wrong. Anyway, so we're gonna turn and I'm gonna lightning gauntlet the one to the right.
Sure.
At that point, 21.
Yeah, that'll do it.
For 16.
Jesus, yeah. Wow. This guy summons the spilled milk, and is gonna cry about it while he's dead on the ground as he immediately dies.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna
blasted with lightning.
Step over his dead body, and I'm gonna go towards this other guy, and end my turn there.
All right. Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Now we've got some friends coming in now. Yeah, these two are absolutely going to run in this way behind Hugo. And they say, defend the Duke! Defend the Duke! 17 and 15 to hit here. So I believe both of those do for 4 total damage. I know, huge amounts.
Nice.
The Dretch looks really surprised to be here. And is going to try and bite and claw at... Oh, yeah, nice. Is going to bite and claw at V, because you're the one that ran over here and just cast lightning, and has disadvantage. It doesn't realize that as its claws and bite clatter off of this magical shield that surrounds you here. It is unable to make any purchase.
Here's the thing that I've been missing. Rowan is Sentinel, so when he tries to hit me, Rowan's gonna take a slash at the creature.
Yeah.
Because I can read a sheet.
I totally forgot to. A 19 absolutely hits.
Okay. 14.
Whoa. Yeah. You do
Oh.
note that, like, was it comes in? It actually doesn't. Perfect. The sword slices really nicely into this creature, as if it is also allergic to sword, dealing 14 total points of slashing damage. Wow, wow, wow. All right.
Don't touch V.
This does bring up Cyrus.
Well, as is oft my choice nowadays, essentially I am just a reskinned warlock, apparently. I'm going to shoot this evil creature with a radiant sunbolt. Because
Absolutely.
monks, sure, you can punch things, but when you can throw literal light at stuff, it's a lot cooler.
Kind of fun. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Unfortunately, the 10 will just miss this creature.
Oh, that's fine, because I'm also going to swarm up on him and punch him, try and punch him right in the face.
Yeah, a 13 does indeed hit.
For
And
8 bludgeoning, I get him real hard.
Yeah, you do. And you crack its weird pig-like jaw, and you watch as it goes down in a heap.
That's the second time I've punched someone in the face and they've died from it.
Yeah, man, you punch them real hard.
Oh my god, just like... gross. I guess I can technically move more.
I just imagine you pulling, like, going down and then, like, uppercutting, and it's, like, falls back.
Sure you can.
Sure you can.
I would like to really quickly look back at the angel statue. Are its eyes still glowing?
Yep.
Interesting, good to know. I will stay here then.
Okie dokie. 2 more of these guys are going to come in here. And man, aren't we thankful that we don't use flanking for Hugo. They're going to make multiple attacks against him here. One's a 5 and one's a 19. The 19 will hit for 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it is Hugo's turn.
Have any of the guys taken a hit? I don't think anyone's hit any of these colors yet. Have they?
No.
No,
brand new.
all of these guys here have not been hit. That just
All
came
right. Hugo will brandish one of his psionic soul knife ass blades, whatever the fuck they're called, and stab the one or attempt to stab the one in the bottom right.
in. Sure, absolutely.
That's 8. So that's a
8,
miss.
unfortunately, is going to miss. Yep.
And then he shall use bonus action, disengage, and fucking leg it.
Yeah. Get behind his friends. Yeah, absolutely. And they're like, wait, where'd he go? Aha, I'm sneaky. Absolutely. All right, cool. Full turn there. Francis, what do you want to do?
Francis will Eldritch Blast the same bottom right one, or attempt to Eldritch Blast the same bottom right one. So nat 20.
Nat 20, yeah, definitely. As you finger guns him, you deal 18 points of force damage. Jesus.
Damn, son.
That's 2 points off maximum for that nat 20. Yeah, and you do. And you hit him with this enough force to, like, slam him back into the tapestry and it, like, rips down from the wall.
Nice. Okay. Then Francis will just take a few steps back to here. And then have my turn.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to get out of the way. Rowan.
Okay. Well, Rowan's gonna charge. Just absolutely run.
Just get in there.
Yeah, just like she's gonna, like, I imagine, like Garen from League of Legends, just starting swinging,
Spinning around.
All right.
For the might of Demacia.
16 to the guy in the front.
Absolutely. Yep. Dead. Oh, wait, no, never mind. 16 to roll.
10.
Yeah, 10 damage. Dead. Still dead. Definitely dead.
Extra dead.
Yeah, these guys don't last very long.
All right. And I think that is kind of her turn. She's like, "Come on in."
Yeah. The water's fine.
The slaughter's fine.
Rhea can now go join that particular slaughter if she would like to.
Oh, heck yeah, bud. Got 13 and 11.
Get all the ladies again.
The 13 will hit for 13. Slam. That dude's dead.
Come on and slam and die.
And die. And V, would you like to finish off that last last man's over there?
Be like, okay. And,
Me too.
Okay, ladies, let's go.
The guys are all literally in a line in the back, just like.
I'm gonna move you
good.
off the candelabra. Otherwise, that might be a little difficult. 16 definitely hits.
All right. 12. 12.
Dead. Yeah. And so, successfully, you have cleared out whatever the hell was happening here.
There's a lot of corpses around.
And the room goes quiet. The sounds of the sewer beyond. Let's find out what we do after a little break.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
You guys want to do a little more explorating?
I suppose.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
I think
did we break something?
maybe we should take a short rest.
Oh.
I don't know if that's super safe.
Is the mother not right through there?
He says, gesturing to the back wall, where there doesn't seem to be a door.
I mean, we can look into that. I thought he was lying.
He might be, but or the entrance could be hidden, or it could have something to do with the glowing statue.
Can I look closer at the statue?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It is still glowing, and you can definitely take a closer look if you'd like to roll an investigation check.
Absolutely.
I would like to investigate.
I got an 11.
Yeah. As you move up to it, you can see, looks like this angel, and you look around at it. It's rather tall. You know that the eyes, though, the eyes aren't glowing. They're hollow. Something is making it project light from inside the statue.
Interesting.
Rowan is going to move up to the statue and just like look at and like have her sword and stuff. Like she's interested, and turn to her and be like, "Rowan, you promise no more statues." Be like,
okay.
Just gonna back.
Okay. So first, let's check all these corpses. They're bad people anyway, so I have no issues checking them. See if there's any stuff that we could find useful. And you know what? I'm feeling kind of tired. So if we do rest here for a little bit, let's do it like against the back wall. Well, like not against it, but like, you know, away from the angel. Because if the angel's the door, then we can like not, yeah, you know,
Maybe, and V's gonna walk to the door. She's gonna shut the door, close the two double. So
yeah, absolutely.
Just that, just in case anyone else is doing their rounds.
Okay. So you want to take a short rest?
Or are you going to search the corpses first, Cyrus? Or
yeah, see if they have any
fun things. Potions. Unfortunately, none of them do have potions.
Awkward.
But they have about 30 gold pieces total worth of monetary value on them here.
Well, there are 6 of us, so it's only fair that I get 20 and everyone.
Yes.
No.
There are only 3 of
each.
you here. What do you mean?
Well, I'm taking 5 pieces of gold.
Can I search that area? If there's like any hidden doors, like Cyrus.
Well, I mean, investigation. Yeah, just
Okay.
investigate the room here. And that being said, you can
22.
absolutely. You know what? Before it runs out, you might as well roll the Bardic Inspiration too. So D6. Why not?
Okay. I forgot I had that, honestly. Everything died instantly. 4. So 26.
Everything died instantly. Yeah, my big bad died instantly. It's great. You find that, yes, there is actually a door here, And I'm going to move your token real quick because there's a door directly behind the curtain that you were standing in front of. Right there. That's the wrong color, but on the walls themselves.
There seems to be some type of area behind this curtain, and I think there's a door to the south as well.
What?
Okay, so I suggest that we all rest along this wall, so that we can see if the door is open, but they can't see us.
Sounds good, like a good idea. Sure.
Okay. So you kind of just sit down, start binding up your wounds, take stock of the situation here, and go ahead and roll hit die.
My last one.
It's based on your level, right? The amount? Or...
So the total amount that you have right now is 4. It should be listed on your character sheet as well.
Okay. That's fine then.
And you can roll up to that amount.
I already used them this morning.
Yep.
I get my key back, and that's all that matters.
That's the most important part there. And as well for Rowan, Rowan gets...
Oh, I should not have done that last one.
As well as that, though, would it be possible to quietly play a Song of Rest? I don't want to be too loud.
You can try. You know what? Roll me a D100. If you want to play the Song of Rest, roll a D100.
A 4.
So you guys are resting. And when do you start playing your Song of Rest?
When we all sit down, I guess.
Yep.
Or...
Okay.
Right away?
Well, I suppose, once people sort of bound their wounds, I would take up a wee tune on my flute.
What do you play?
I don't know, nothing with lyrics, I guess. Just a little relaxing tune, something to.
Zelda's lullaby.
Something
The Game
with
of Thrones theme.
Something with sort of like an open, outdoorsy, foresty sort of vibe to contrast with the sort of oppressive
Kokiri
underground
Forest.
Yeah.
Understood. All right. And it's super happy and awesome. And it heals your friends for an amount?
Yeah, so everybody, you all regain an extra 1d6. So you can all just roll a 1d6. And it's everyone who can hear me.
Oh, literally put me at max. Exactly. Beautiful.
Okay. It'll be okay.
Oh, jeez. A 2 and a 1.
Right. Yeah. Hey.
Right, it gets 4 back. Wow.
Or...
The wall at the south end of the room moves. Where V had noted that there was indeed a door. It opens and reveals a woman beyond who comes out rather haughtily and angrily says, "What in the hell is going on out here?" And then she takes stock of the room. Odious? What has happened?
V's gonna come out and be like,
Who are you?
Don't move. If you want to live, don't move.
Real
She
talk, though.
rolls up her sleeves. She says, "I was praying back there, and now all this."
I was gonna say, like, I don't think we give her any quarter. I say we just start. Oh man, I don't want to be a d-bag here, but I really just want to shoot a raider.
So I did turn on the turn order just in case you were thinking that you wanted to fight her. It's there. It's there for you if you want it. You don't have to.
Okay, so here's B is giving her the option, holding her there. Cyrus gets to make his own decision.
Okay. How do percentile dice how do those rolls typically work? Like, do you want
Up to you.
You want to set a thing so it's like 75? If you hit anywhere between up to 75, you do the thing or you don't do the thing.
So if you have a 75% chance to succeed on something, 1 to 75 is successful.
Okay. How likely? Okay, a little naive. This lady is awful. I did just get a lot of killing done. She is working. I'm gonna give it like a 65% chance that I just decide to shoot her.
Okay. That's a 65.
Wow.
That's a 65.
Wow.
And so you just shoot, right?
Yeah, that would be 3 radiant
Talk about-
sunbolts.
On the fence.
You get 1, sir. This isn't a full surprise round.
Okay.
You get 1.
Wow.
You get 1. And I will
Because of your
find
hesitance.
us. Yeah, that's what it is. And I will find us some music for this because apparently
Got a crit.
it's a nat 20.
Oh, it's
you
not your day.
Kidding me?
Oh, just 6 damage though, because I can't roll.
All right, it's fine. And this radiant sunbolt flies across and hits her, and she goes, and it singes her like rather thick arms. She's, well, that hurt. And she's going to flick her hand out at you and cast Hellish Rebuke.
I love how you got natural 20 and then natural 1s on both of the attacks. The damage.
I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, Cyrus.
Dex save? Oh, I'm good at those. I got an 11.
An 11 unfortunately fails, and you take 13 points of fire damage as when she flicks her hand out, the area that you're in explodes in flames.
For what it's worth, technically I would be over here, but yeah. All right, that hurt.
And she goes, well, that's how it's going to be then. All
Told you
right.
not to move.
Oh, yeah. Cyrus hit her with a sunbolt. She didn't have a choice. God, that's everywhere. She goes last. Oh my God. All right.
Get
Away.
actually destroyed, woman.
Yeah, she's gonna get destroyed.
Hopefully.
All right, Cyrus, now it is actually your turn.
All right. I'm gonna be a bit of a coward and be kind of very far away. And
Now
now
you run away from her. She's just like walking out of this room over here, and you run away.
I am not running away. I am moving to a more tactical position. Thank you very much. Tactical position to shoot the crap out of this woman.
That's another natural 20 on there.
Another crit.
All right, the 13, the 26, and the 15 all hit. She's not wearing armor. She's literally a woman in a dress. So.
Oh wait, sorry. That doesn't. So it's
So
8, 10, and 7.
Oh my God. All right.
I don't want to be the
Shut
bad
up,
guy.
shut
I don't
up,
want to be
shut
the villain, says Justin.
She is trying. Look, okay. For the
You're
pirates,
the one that didn't want us to fight the pirates because they were.
the pirates are only bad guys. This is a bad person. The pirates are bad guys, but they're not bad guys. This woman is a bad person. So she's getting sunbolted to the fucking face. All right. That's my turn as I yell, you evil woman trying to bring the hells here.
Well, that's that.
Damn right it's that. I can't wait to because of that exact 65, I can't wait for the campaign to be veered because we were supposed to get some information from her or something.
Is she actually dead?
She is not dead.
No, I didn't deal all
She
that
is
much damage.
built of sterner stuff.
Okay.
Rowan.
Plus, you guys can do non-lethal strikes. I can't because I'm shooting fire. I'm shooting the lights fire.
Rowan. I'm saying this is Rowan. Rowan is not one to hesitate. She goes in and follows everyone else. So I have to do so.
Damn right.
She would see Cyrus doing this and say, I want to help. So she's gonna and
So she's gonna go help.
she's gonna go help and attack. There she is. Go right to her. Swing her longsword. 10.
A 10 does hit. Just.
What? Oh.
That's
11
what I'm saying. She's not
slashing.
wearing armor.
11
Yeah.
slashing.
And the 11 slashing damage is dealt. She's still
Um,
up. She's still fighting. She's like this.
She's a pugilist.
Yeah, look at her picture.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
tough,
fair.
I guess.
He does look pretty tough.
And
You remember descriptions that like she's like she could wrestle a bull. Yeah, she's a big lady.
she is going to spend her superiority die that I've been reading in the break for a maneuver distracting strike. So he's going to distract the creature, giving your allies an opening. You add superiority die to the attack damage roll.
Okay, so you've already done the attack. So basically, the way that this works is like I want to do a distracting strike. If it hits, you then apply the die.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
You then apply the die. No, you're good. We can just do it now. You just roll me a D8. That's the superiority die, and then distracting strike hits. You are playing Rowan for that's 8. You're playing Rowan for the first time. Oh. Rowan knows what to do in this situation, right? And one distracting strike.
So yeah, an 8.
All right, 8 more points damage. She's still up.
Great. She is going to maneuver so right to the desk where she came from, so no one else can come in.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Rowan just
deleted Rowan. Yeah, that's my bad.
Bye.
I got it. Yeah, Rowan fell through the door. All right, Francis, what do you want to do?
Eldritch Blast, the old bat. 14.
14 hits.
1.
For 1. She goes,
nice.
That was a pretty weak one.
I'm still learning.
She goes, just give me a second. I'll show you how to do it.
And then, well, I guess I'll just move back a wee bit.
Once again, the male's retreating.
I'll just give Bardic Inspiration to V again.
Okay.
1d6.
1d6.
V, your turn.
All right, V's gonna walk up to her, and she's gonna back to everyone. So we're just gonna enter. Okay. This is for Mortlock.
This is for Mortlock.
This is for Mortlock. You were so mean to him. She's going to attack her with the lightning launcher for 23.
23 hits. 23 hits.
For
11. He goes, that boy better be dead.
He's alive and well.
Well, we don't know if he's well.
He's well. He's well.
He's well, damn it.
In her brain, he's well.
And she glares. She goes, ah! She's not very happy with you.
I mean, I see where Mortlock gets his stature from.
Can I try to, or would it be an action to push her so I can be near the door, or is like?
That would have been an action,
okay.
Or like Rowan can do it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. Hugo, what does Hugo do?
Steady aim longbow, motherfucker.
That's a 27. 11 points of damage.
19 altogether. And that ends his turn.
She dead?
The rude longbow takes her to the neck. And before she gets to do anything else at all, like
Rhea
show you how cool her Eldritch Blast is.
Rhea didn't even get to go.
She's dead.
Nice villain, Joel. We beat her in one round.
Less than a round, technically.
Ranged weapons can't do non-killing, but I'm only on 7 HP, so I didn't want to run in and hit her. So
we followed your move, okay? I want this to be noted in the comment section is that Cyrus was the one.
I still say that this is different than the pirates because the pirates were only people, and it was supposed to be a fist fight, and it wasn't. So I still maintain that this was a fine move.
As long as you're okay with it.
She's dead, dude. Holy crap.
You know what? She knows that Mortlock is alive and well, and that's the last thing that she was thinking of. So.
Yeah, she knew. Oh no.
He sends his regards.
Out of character right now. I really hope we don't see her in hell. Because that'll be awkward.
Yeah. As she gets taken through the neck there, she does say, "I'll see you in hell." I forgot about that. She actually does do that.
Awkward.
Yeah, there it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Incredibly awkward.
Nice.
I'm a bad person. I'm gonna absolutely see if she has anything cool on her.
Can I take
Righteous anger.
I want to see what the room she was in is like.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So taking a peek into the room, you see that it's lit by a pair of tall wrought iron candlesticks in the northeast and southeast corners. Just go ahead and drag you in here. There's nothing that's gonna outright kill you, right? 9 candles burn atop each one, casting a flickering light across a claw-footed altar carved from a single block of obsidian, which has a small angel-shaped flame erupting from its top.
Can I go look at the weird flames?
Sure.
The altar. Is there like any like carvings or anything?
There are tiny infernal runes carved in a ring around the 9-inch tall angel-shaped flame erupting from the top.
Take a look at this, Cyrus, leave the body alone. We need your help.
You just see me like Gollum, just
He's like over the pockets.
what? I'll be like, hey, Ray, come check this lady. It's more appropriate for you to do anyway.
Oh, God.
All right, I will go and try and read what's going on here.
It's a ringed circle in Infernal. It is just a simple prayer to Zariel. You kind of put the 2 and 2 together. The flame itself has this kind of vague resemblance to the statue outside in the other room.
Well, gang, it seems like Zariel is the angel, but devils. Maybe. Well, they did say something about a blood war, so maybe she's like, but that wouldn't make sense to the devils. And he's just like pondering this out loud to himself for a while. But he did let everyone know about what this stuff literally is.
Absolutely.
So is this just theology, or is this something we should be concerned about? Have we saved Baldur's Gate from being sucked into the hells?
Well, there is one more person that we kind of have to check on. Because Thavius allegedly was down here as well.
Thavius is innocent, Rhea says as she stands up from the body of Duke Thalamra of Anthem, holding a set of 2 keys.
Well, I mean, we should definitely find out. I promise not to attack on sight.
Okay.
Oh, before we leave, we should totally tell Thirstwell that he's now the leader of this house.
I think we should have a further. We've got the
There's
room
a lot
behind
of-
the curtain.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, before we
I see.
leave.
Rhea, was that all you found on her? Just the keys? No journal with master plans, or?
Probably kept that in her room or something.
Joel, would we recognize, like, was anything in here, like all of those runes or anything like that? Was there anything like that on the box?
I still have the box. I can take it out and look at it.
I just wanted to double check, because I believe you said there was runes on the box.
There are definitely runes on the box. They are not the same runes, like they're not arranged in the same fashion.
Yeah, I was just seeing if she would like recognize anything near the altar, or like any of the special things is like matching.
Yeah, as of right now, I mean, you probably recognize like, that rune looks like this room. or this rune, and like that one looks like this one, but like the puzzle box itself.
Yeah,
is
she's
all
just
twisted.
she's just thinking about it. Like, okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the side room then.
Makes sense.
Sure. Looking over at the side room here and pushing open the door, you note that there is a small hallway. And at the end of said hallway, I'll just drag Rowan over there, there is a ladder that proceeds upwards.
This might be the exit to go in the back entrance, like what they said.
That would make sense. There are other rooms that we passed by when we were being escorted to this one. Should we check those out?
Perhaps we'd better.
I think we should be able to see if this does lead outside, though, as a nice little alternate exit.
Oh, I see. Do you want to just go and take a little peek up then?
Yes.
That does make sense, yeah.
All right. He's gonna go past Rowan, climb the sketchy ladder.
Yeah, absolutely. You climb the sketchy ladder up to the top of it. And yeah, there's a trap door there. What do you want to do?
Can I sort of peek to, like, what exit?
Sure, yeah. You can certainly try to. Try to do it quietly.
Yes.
Roll me some stealth. Give it some care.
I'm so happy I negate yourself. It's an 11.
You push. I think what happens is you push it up, and you kind of like look around, and you see an anvil, and you see a person working the anvil, and you can hear it tink, 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 and then like for us, the camera pans up, and we can see that there's like a horse on top of the trap door, and it like stomps down on the trap door there. And it just closes it really quickly. You know, it remains on the man that's working at the anvil and kind of looks around, huh? But now you can't push open the door. There's a horse hoof on top of it.
I'm gonna go back down to everyone, and I believe that's a stable. There seems to be a man working on blacksmithing in that room, but fortunately there is now a horse over that exit, so don't know if we'll be able to get past it.
Well, at least it seems like we won't have to treat this as an additional entrance for the most part for more friends here. As I look at the room full of, I'm just now like realizing how many corpses there are in this room.
Stack them up.
I guess we should check the other rooms.
Yeah, just press the auto explore button.
Yeah.
We should totally close this door when we leave it, though.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I guess we're going back up. Door to the north.
Sure. Yeah, there were a couple of doors on the north, and then there's plenty of other sewer passageway to take a look at.
Oh, gorsh.
Alright,
What are y'all thinking?
pandemic over there.
Let's just go for the right one first.
I'll just pick a door.
The rightmost door or the right?
Just this door.
Okay.
Sorry.
Uh,
I will walk up to the door and open it.
yeah, absolutely. I'm just double checking. You guys did shut the double doors behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes
Oh,
sense.
did we want to look at... So there wasn't anything with the glowing statue in the center.
You like looked in the eyes, and there was something that was keeping it lit in there, but no one did anything else with it. Did you want to?
I mean, I attempted to investigate it, and I assume I was noticeably investigating it, and I didn't seem to make any huff about it.
Is it like gems of the eyes?
Well, so again, the eyes aren't like, there are no
things.
eyes there. It's hollow like a jack-o'-lantern, and there's something inside of it emitting light. But like, it's not a candle, it's not a lantern, it was something else. But just couldn't tell what it was.
Cyrus, did you see anything for that weird glowing statue? Find anything?
I essentially relay what Joel just said. It seemed like there was some sort of light
Do you want to touch
source.
the statue?
V really would, and I'm just, as a player, I don't want to. But V definitely would. V's interested in like the tinkering and why this thing is glowing and like what's keeping it going as like as a tinkerer. Yeah, before she leaves, she should do that.
So how do you go about it? Do you like try to remove the head of the statue?
Well, first of all, she would probably like look and stuff. She would probably like maybe like take one of like her little like tools and like look in the eye and see like where the glow is coming from, like cover up one and like try to just to see how like figure out how it would work.
A piece of metal inside on a shaft of some sort, and it sits at the end, and there's a piece of metal, and it seems to be emitting the light, though it does not glow.
Oh, it seems there's actually some metal here. I wonder if I just do this, and she's gonna like kind of like hit it with her like little screw and like try to like take it out from its.
It is like in the head. So again, the eyes are hollow, and is like the tool that you can like you're trying to see into this, right? There's a metal object on a long shaft that is resting in the head itself, and it seems to be emitting this light. But it does not. There's no flame.
Oh, so like there's like
no
it's like a metal thing, and it's like a pole that's down, like holding it.
Yes.
I don't think this statue is actually a statue at all.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like there's something keeping it. I don't think it needs. Can I like take a? She's gonna look at hesitate. Look at Rowan. I think we can just chip away at the statue, and there's something here inside of it. Some bit of metal that's making it illuminate.
I mean, you're metal, and you can illuminate.
Yes, but I'm not sure the inner workings here. They seem to be something different. I think it's circuitry. Hugo.
Yes?
You're pretty good at delicate matters like lockpicking and things. Can you help me try to remove some of this rock around this metal in the head?
I can certainly try.
Okay.
I will, as Hugo, I will come over and I don't know, what does Hugo even have that could help? He's got a crowbar. That
got,
like, maybe like stick that into one of the eye holes and start to push on it.
I think he's like thieves' tools or lockpicking.
Yeah,
right?
like getting it in there, you could do that and then like probably gonna break something, but you could.
I was trying to just get some of the rock out.
You're like, you want to like chip the eyes open more?
Yeah, like we're just gonna like open. Like I'm trying to get to. It's like it's like some type of like stuff inside the rock, and you're just trying to like get it past it, like it's like a dinosaur skeleton.
Oh, okay.
Here. We're trying to get into and find the actual piece.
Okay.
So I would like to try to chisel away some of the rock around the metal so we can get a better look at the metal.
Well, so again, the head is hollow. You can see like the metal piece inside.
Yeah, we're trying to get to the metal, so let's just get the rock out of
Okay, yeah. You could smash it if you were feeling up
Well, I don't
to it.
want to break the metal.
It's metal.
Okay.
Okay.
Could it break? No? I don't know what kind of metal it is. Because she's... there's breakable metals.
That's true. Okay.
I would like to delicately carve the head.
Delicately carve the head with either with a dexterity check, I think.
Yeah, like I always say Tinker's tool. Okay, dexterity.
Yeah, just like or Tinker's tools. Yeah, Tinker's tools is perfect.
All right.
Because you basically have like a little hammer and chisel that you're going at this with, right?
Okay, so we'll put Tinker's tools, dexterity.
Yeah.
Sure. A 12.
Yeah, I mean it's enough. You chip away at it and you open up the thing, and yeah, it's there is a metal piece in the middle there, and it kind of it's a bit cylindrical, and it has these other fins of metal jutting off around it, and it is roughly like this big.
It's glowing.
It sits connected to a shaft of metal that seems like it's resting in the statue somewhere. It's not like attached, just like placed in there, slotted in. Yeah, and it seems to be emitting this light. Not necessarily glowing, but emitting light.
I would like to put I have my metal gloves and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can grab the base and see if I can lift it out of the statue. If I notice that it's not attached anywhere.
Yeah, so you begin to try and lift it. You're like, okay, well, I would need some more space to get it up and out, but it's not attached.
I would like to carve the statue's body a bit more, so maybe it can fall out when there's less on one side.
Okay. This takes a bit of time to do. To
Sorry,
try
guys.
and
I think
find
this
where
might be
the haft is in there. And yeah, you spend time doing it. Tink 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 tink, and yeah, eventually it falls out, and it's clatters to the ground. It is that piece of cylindrical metal with these 4 fins of metal on the sides, and it ends in a shaft of metal. Good length. Maybe if you could one hand or two hand it, and it seems to be wrapped with leather down at the bottom, as if it would be handled in some way like a weapon of some kind.
Oh. Like the weapon of some kind.
Like a weapon of some kind.
That's such a strange.
Hey, you know what? That's how I got it.
So weird, dude.
For those of you at home, there's just a +1 mace that can be turned on like a light, just hanging out in this statue they were using to make the eyes glow.
Well, obviously that's the most efficient way to do it, is to make a +1 mace glow and put it in a statue.
Right,
Whenever
exactly.
you need lighting, that's what I do for my lighting at home.
Oh.
My desk lamp is only lit by a +1 mace that has lights.
This, I guess I was wrong. It seems to be some type of weapon. Do any of you use maces?
I know how to use maces, which I just looked at.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, maces count as simple weapons, so pretty much anyone can use them.
Yeah, I know. It just depends on
who wants it, right?
Perhaps Rowan should have it.
Yes, I mean, if Cyrus or you're Mr. Light, that's not something you'd want?
The unfortunate bit is that Rowan, Jesus. I was trying to say Rowan and Alias at the same time. Rowan isn't here to also make the case, but I guess we can hash that out some other time. So for right now, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah, you could just take it for now. You know, it's fine. Just hold it in your pocket.
Okay.
One hand in my pocket and something.
Gonna have it.
There you go.
So, well, that didn't go the way I wanted, but mystery solved, and I guess we're okay to move on now.
Getting a +1 magic weapon is not what I wanted out of that.
That's that's still so strange of an outcome.
Yeah.
Man, that's weird.
That's V's curiosity on weird things.
Well, at least we got to the bottom of the light.
Yes. Okay. Sorry to take your time. Let's continue.
Sure. So opening the northern door over here that you were talking about, before we went and chipped away at a statue, it does reveal the room beyond. Thankfully, unpopulated. It is a dining room, and doesn't look like any of them are here when you arrive. But 2 wooden trestle tables with benches stand in the middle of the room, which is brightly lit by 6 tall wrought iron candlesticks spaced out along the walls. Each of them stands roughly 6 feet high and has 9 lit candles on the top.
I don't think there's anything in this room. We should try the next one.
Sure.
Left or right?
Why don't we go left? Yeah. I was like, why don't we go left?
So indecisive.
You open it up, and it is all of a sudden uncomfortably warm. There are a pair of brightly burning cast iron stoves with piles of wood next to them. Other furnishings in here are a wooden trestle table where the food is likely prepared, as well as shelves lined with plates, mugs, pots, utensils, and jars of ingredients and spices.
Why would you possibly, if it smells as bad as you were explaining?
Yep.
I can't imagine eating down here.
I suppose they've got to, haven't
Occultists gotta eat, you know?
Yeah.
Well, let's continue on.
Move on, yes.
The right-hand side, in a very similar fashion, is also full of food, but this one is a cold storage. Animal carcasses and fresh meat hang in this room, in the middle of which, of this 10-foot-high ceiling, are in 6 3-foot-long chains, each ending in a hook. Flayed boar carcasses hang from 4 of them.
Nothing here either.
That's real gross. That's real gross.
All right, where's the next unexplored path?
Yeah, just down this way, or if you want to go this direction, there's stuff.
It's huge.
You can backtrack and go south if you wanted to backtrack and go south. Yeah, it is quite a large complex. You just happen to hit the meat of it rather quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just go until we find something that is of relevant. Got it.
Okay, sure. There's a long hallway, or there's doors.
Okay. Let's
Doors,
check out all
I
the
guess.
doors. We'll just open the doors and then
All
briefly...
of the doors.
Yep.
All right, that's fine. To the northern side here, there is a room. Looks like a quarters of some kind for someone. Wrought iron candlesticks topped with flickering candles light the room, which is heated by a cast iron stove with clawed feet. Across from the stove is a modest desk with a matching chair. Other furnishings include a small table and a chair for dining, a bed, an iron chest resting at the foot of the bed, 2 tapestries, one showing spirits rising as Lemure devils from the river Styx, and another depicting a dead man dangling like a marionette from hooked chains.
Nice. I guess I'll search the desk.
Absolutely. Going through the desk itself, you note that there is some correspondence, seemingly addressed to one Fabius Krieg.
Could I please read the correspondence? I'll just read it out loud as well.
Yeah. It goes as like it looks like they're old letters from likely when Fabius Krieg was in El Terrell. Correspondence between him and like either his advisors or the military force there and things like that. None of it looks like like damning evidence, though the tapestries on the walls would suggest that maybe there's either being tortured by terrible things or enjoyed looking at such.
Well, Rhea, there's still. I mean, it seems like there's still some hope that you're right.
I told you, there's nothing wrong here. He's being held prisoner somewhere.
Well, we should make haste and save him if that's the case.
She like stops for a moment and looks at the chest. Well, she opens it, pulls out the holy symbol of Torm. It's a silver pendant shaped like the right-handed gauntlet at the end of a silver chain. She pulls out one that is very similar from underneath her armor. Generally, don't leave without this. She kind of just holds it out in front of the party.
Perhaps they took it from him.
Oh, right, of course. He would never be without his holy symbol. He wouldn't be able to cast his magic.
Yes, sure that's it. Let's try to find him.
I feel so bad for Rhea.
It's like you always sitting there like, man, we know this guy's bad. Like, we know it's... All right. There is a door directly to the south of you here, and V, you're standing next to it. You can hear conversation from within.
Yes, there's people in this one. We should ready. Francis, can you do the magic to be Emmerich once more?
Certainly, yes. I'll twitch my nose with the tuning fork or whatever it is I do, and make myself look like Emmerich again.
And you just go ding, and all of a sudden you look like Emmerich once again.
Okay, I'll just open the door with full confidence.
And you open the door with full confidence into a room of, well, other cultists. They seem to be on break or resting in some way. Some look like they've dozed off. Others are sitting in their beds, talking to each other. And they see you walking. Oh, Emmerich, sir. What are you doing here in our humble area?
I'm looking for Thaddeus. Have any of you seen him?
Oh, yes. Thaddeus is he's at the vault.
Lead me. The rest of you gonna stay.
Of course, sir. This stands up and yeah, he will then escort you down to the vault down at the south end. Takes a little bit of time to get there, but I don't have a way in.
That's fine.
Sorry.
You can leave us.
Right. Of course. Of course. And veritably dashes back down the hall to go back.
Thank goodness we found that. Look how far away there's so many other doors we would.
I know there's like 8 billion doors.
All right, I'll just open it. Let's just get going. If it's locked, I will try one of the 2 keys that we have. Joel, don't even try your name.
Wow.
We're just done. We're just like speed run right now. Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
The thing is, if somehow, and I doubt this is going to be the case, but if we were able to get the hell without Alias and Connor, it would be so funny.
Like all of a sudden, you open the door and it's just like you walk into Avernus. It's like, well, I mean, we could have just done this
or something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, elevator going down.
Elevator.
The elevator. Yeah, let me make sure that one of those keys is the correct one. It should be.
Joel didn't anticipate us getting this far.
I nope. It is. So yeah, you walk forward and you unlock the door. Inside which the room opens up and contains the following. I'll move all of you in there as a rather nervous-looking man turns around and looks at you. The room contains 4 wooden tables with 2 small wooden coffers atop each one. Hanging on the wall opposite of the door is a beautiful golden shield at the very bottom end here. Standing in front of the shield is an old man in plain garments carrying a lit candlestick. As he turns to face the door, you see his shadow on the far wall. It doesn't match. It appears to be the shadow of a pudgy, horned fiend with small wings. Oh, hello there. Hello. And Ray goes, I see her. We found you. Oh, good gracious, thank you. Oh, thank Tom. You're safe and alive and well and right. Yes, of course I am. Yes, I am well and you are. Kind of like looks around the room. She goes, I'm Rhea Mantelmorn. I'm one of the Hell Riders.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and just be like, in Infernal, I'm going to say, you're not Tide Counselor. What's your real name? Let's throw a friend in there as well. What's your real name, friend?
Looks at you. I'm sorry. I don't believe I understand what you're saying.
I mean, I know he's lying, but do I know he's lying?
Insight checks.
Yeah. The amount, I think for the characters, the amount of knowledge that you have pertaining to this man and like the things that have happened, it's like, he's probably lying.
Still in Infernal. Your disguise is not comprehensive. You should look behind you upon the wall.
I'm not sure why I understand. What is his? I'm sorry. Can I speak to someone else who maybe prefers common in some way? I'm not sure what he's saying.
I will speak common and draw attention to the shadow upon the wall.
He just looks back. Oh, goodness gracious, that's well, that's certainly odd. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. And Rhea's, well, that is weird, but we've seen a lot of weird things today.
Hey, Rhea.
Yes.
Your did you bring Thavius's holy symbol with you?
Yes, of course.
May I have it for a second?
Yeah, yes. And she hands it to you.
I'm going to whisper to V. Try your best to have him take this. So I'm gonna give it to V.
Okay. And she's gonna turn to Ray and be like, "We have been searching for you. It seems that you must have been taken down here."
Yes, I was. He gestures to the shield behind him here. The Duke, the Duke's guards captured me shortly after I arrived in Baldur's Gate and said that they needed my help to ascertain the magical properties of this celestial shield, which her family acquired from a crypt under the city.
So wait, he said celestial, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of dark near. I do have dark vision, but does that look like a celestial shield? Is there any like celestial writing on that? That I can tell from this distance.
There's
obviously.
no writing on it.
Okay.
The shield itself looks like it has a face amongst some of the other embellishments on it.
I see. And V's gonna walk forward, non-menacingly, just, like, not to worry, we are here to help. I'm actually... I study the arcane. The shield seems very interesting. Would you be able to show me what you found? Actually, Rhea, you said that he couldn't use any magic without this. We found this for you. I think you might need it. And she's gonna, like, try to hand him, of course, she's gonna try to put it on him. Yes, of course, here.
You try to put it in, he like, cautiously. Roll me insight.
Okay.
As you're
as
very
smooth
close
as possible.
To him.
Okay.
Yeah, you're very close to him.
Side a 12.
He lets you do it, but you kind of note that like there's suspicion on his eyes, right? As he like lets you. He seems very nervous about allowing you this close. Of course, yes. And you put the symbol of Torm on him, and it rests on his chest. It's good to be reunited with my. They took it from me when they had me staying as their guest.
I'm gonna whisper over to Rhea and like, please stay quiet for this.
What are you going to do?
I'm sorry, you know, I'm newly interacting with these gods and things. What is your god again?
Torm, the high and best god of Elturel. I've been worshipping him for decades, my whole life, really.
At this point, V's actually starting to believe Rhea, and he's okay. Like, he's an actual good... Like, she's a very trusting person in general, but she's actually letting her guard down a little bit.
He's a god of courage and self-sacrifice. His teachings have certainly got me through the worst of everything here. Young Rhea, what has brought you here? She goes, Elturel fell when you left. Fell? What so? To what force? It vanished. The companion, it glowed black, and there's nothing left but a crater. It's been pulled to hell. Oh, my people. My Elturel. Why? Wait, when did this happen? What happened? Where were you? You weren't there. I was visiting a parish a few miles outside. And then I was captured and brought here, and I didn't know. I didn't know.
So sorry. I'm sure it must be hard to hear this information now.
You still have yet to address why your shadow looks like that.
Sir, I don't know. I don't know.
I would like to... Damn it.
While he's thinking, can I take the shield off the wall? Or go to touch the shield?
Yeah, you can move up to it. The man is outnumbered. He's not making any threatening
Yeah,
moves
I figured.
here. He's
We're
not
still
doing anything.
talking about the interesting shield going on, right? The glowing shield of whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. And you go and you just go to like touch it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When you touch it, a voice enters your mind. Hello. Are you here to help me?
V would like probably be shaken and like take it out and just
Are you here to help me? It maintains some kind of contact with you.
Can I do I have to speak out loud, or do is there like a link that I can tell? Okay. I would just probably say in my head then, who are you? I'll of course give my assistance. Are you okay? Who are you?
I've been trapped here for I don't know how long. I've been trapped in the shield for and it feels there's like this weakness that is shown through the telepathic link. I'm the Hidden Lord, a celestial being. I was trapped in the shield.
I see. So, she's again very trusting. How might I help you? How can we release you?
Well, I think I must go to the Nine Hells. I feel a pull there that there must be something there to free me.
He's just like staring, touching this weird thing.
Yeah, everyone's just like watching you do this.
So I've decided I would put a light on the top of my staff and kind of just say to Fabius here, just gonna try and get a closer look at you. This is the first time meeting, and
it's like a doctor's visit.
Places.
Stick out your tongue.
So yeah, I'm essentially just shining lights on him. I am looking at his physical body, but I'm mostly trying to see like how the shadows interacting, moving the light kind of beyond his physical form to see if there's still there's strength in the shadow of things that aren't that go out of his outline.
Trying to see if he's an illusion of some kind. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you move it around, and the shadow moves with him. It seems roughly his size if the shape is wrong. It's very, very bright. I've been in the darkness, and he's like holding this little candle, right? It's just all he's had is this little candle. I haven't been in the dark for a long time.
V would take at that point, understanding and just actually take the shield and take it off.
Okay. Add to your inventory the Shield of the Hidden Lord.
Okay. Fabius, you said that you were examining the shield, right?
Yes, that's why they had me here.
Did you find anything or learn anything?
Why, yes. There seems to be someone trapped inside of it. They claim to be a celestial being of some kind, and I was using all of my, years of training and practice in the religious arts to see if I couldn't pull them out. I did not have much luck.
He's gonna look back to the rest of the group. He's being honest. There seems to be someone trapped in the shield. I can hear them in my thoughts when I touch it.
He may be being honest, but I agree with Cyrus. I don't think that's Thaddeus. I think this creature probably killed Thaddeus and has assumed his form, and that's.
I was gonna say that out loud.
Oh, that's preposterous.
Yeah,
I'm right here. I've not died.
I would like to touch the shield if V will allow me. You said it was celestial, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying no. I can hear a person.
Shield.
Okay, you touch it. It's cold, metallic, has fine metalwork across the front. There seems to be a face on it.
Do I hear a voice?
You do not.
Interesting. I will let V know that I do not hear a voice. I will say hello to the shield, though. Hello, entity in the shield? Did it have a name?
I didn't ask.
It's he calls himself the Hidden Lord.
Hello, Hidden Lord. Are you there?
He's somewhat shy occasionally.
I'm here to help.
And you get a telepathic link to it. You're here to help. Please, take me to the Nine Hells. Take me to Avernus. I'll help you rescue Elturel.
I don't know. So I technically, in real life, I speak a decent amount of French, but I don't think in French. And I'm assuming that Cyrus's first language is not Celestial or Infernal, and he was given these gifts at some point. I'm going to try to think in Celestial, because if this is a Celestial being, it should be able to do that. I'm essentially going to ask it, why the Nine Hells?
The way that telepathic links like this work, unfortunately, you don't need to share a language, just have a language. So it doesn't matter what the language is being spoken. It's the same thing that Hugo can do with his telepathic link. They
Oh,
just need
yeah.
to have a language.
Okay. All right. I'll just in normal thoughts. I'll just ask: is this person a human, or is it something else? Possibly of the infernal constitution.
You're asking the party or the shield?
I'm asking the shield that.
No, I was trapped here. An angel of some kind. So long ago. But quickly, there's something after me. It's only a matter of time before it finds me. I just... They don't want to use me for good.
Can I hear this, or is it just like the link for Cyrus and him?
He's just linked to Cyrus.
I got nothing out of the shield. Excuse me, out of the hidden lord. Rhea, what do you think about the situation? You
I think
believe
we found Thavius Creek, and I will return him to what is left of El Terrell, and we will figure out what to do from there.
you've looked at his shadow.
Rhea, ask Thaddeus something that he would only know from a long time ago. Something perhaps from your youth, something that you know he would remember.
When the Hell Riders rode into Avernus, how many actually returned? Not the stories, how many? How many actually came back?
And Thavius gets this like very serious look on his face.
Roughly 100 returned before the portal was sealed behind them, leaving some 10,000 riders in Avernus. That was right. That was right. That was right.
He fully believes him now. There's levels. Sorry.
Just that was correct. That was when I was young, but everyone knows the story, but not everyone knows how many.
Well, maybe he was just enchanted or something, maybe hiding in his shadow. We'll be vigilant and keep him safe. Don't think this is Thavius. I think Rhea might be right.
We've seen these demons, and no, I think it's one of them in disguise.
Can, all right.
Because that shadow is not just of some creature; it is clearly a demonic creature.
Let me see if there might be some enchantment or something. Can I'm gonna walk up to Thavius and, would you mind if I would look over you to see if you might have a tattoo or a bracelet or something magic?
I really want to disrobe, but
I will be discreet. I just want to make sure that everyone is safe here.
Yeah, I think.
Also, V is always interested in other people.
Yeah, and he's
not seen that many.
He goes behind one of the things over here and tries to maintain some of his modesty, and
yeah.
he starts taking his clothes and things off. And
how much of this do I need to remove before you're sure? I was High Seer of El Terrell. This is quite odd.
Forgive me, sir. I just, for my friend's sake. And she's gonna search and stuff, trying to be as polite as possible, but also kind of invasive because she's interested.
He's got an old ankle tattoo of the Fist of Torm, clearly. From a rebellious young phase when he was a young paladin or something. He doesn't. No, he does. He's not
Something
like
else?
covered in infernal markings.
I'm just
He's
yeah,
not-
like there's no like
There's
you know
nothing-
bracelets or anything besides the.
No.
Okay, you can get dressed again. I'm sorry about that. He's gonna turn back to everyone and be like, "There's no markings or anything. If this is not Thavius, don't believe we'll be able to figure it out."
Well, Francis and I still are a bit unpersuaded, but if the rest of you seem to trust him, I suppose you can come with us on the condition, and I assume Francis will agree with me here, that at least his hands are tied. It seems very well that we can handle ourselves. I don't think we need his help.
We know that the stories from Elturel descending, the things we've heard, that it's not just merely that his shadow looks different. I'm sorry, Ray, but we also know that he is involved in the sinking off the city.
No. Clearly he's not. He was trapped here.
Whatever he once was, this is not Thaddeus. I will not. If it comes down to it, I think we should do away with him. I'm sorry, but
I won't let you hurt him.
And she like stands in front of him and draws her sword.
I know it's not easy. There is, but the risk that this could pose. He has tremendous power and influence, and as leader of the Hell Riders, he would be without. If he did turn out to be some creature of evil now, we would be unable to stop him if we did not deal with him now. He would wield too much influence and power.
Well, if he's been stuck here for this long, he can be stuck here for a little bit while longer. We can just no. Obviously, we know where he is. We can come back for him. We just lock him back in here.
He is more than just a regular person now. Whatever he is beyond human, I think. I don't know.
Just an old man.
I don't. You. That's not true.
Oh man,
Rhea, perhaps if you brandished your, do you know any strong religious spells, anything that can dispel evil from an area?
I'm not a spellcaster. I don't know any. Oh, that's all right, Rhea. You'll get there eventually. Just keep at your studies.
I think we should be okay. I mean, I understand that there is a threat here, but he seems to be genuine despite his shadow. And I don't want to just leave him down here.
Viewers, I'm sorry that we're stuck on this.
know.
But gosh dang it.
Okay, Kat fully understands. V is totally
Oh no, but
going to defend her. Just go with it. It's fine. Just go with it. Whatever.
I'm gonna pull a Schwarzenegger from the most famous movie, and I can't remember it right now.
Terminator?
No, God no. Conan. There we go.
He's gonna just start naming movies.
I'm going to attempt to contact my God via prayer.
Oh my goodness.
I do not technically know how to.
Nope.
But essentially, I'm just going to plead for this sun god or god of light or whatever. Just say like the truth is being shrouded in darkness. Obviously, you find what I'm doing in some way important. I need you in this moment. I have not asked for much, but I need some sort of guiding light to shine upon the darkness here.
The D100 says it's very dark down here. It is very dark.
What was it, like a 1%?
It's not a 1, but
Use
it's
your
definitely
mace.
not a 4.
That's like Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say is V and Rhea are pretty set on keeping this guy alive Kat thinks we should progress the storyline and just go with it because we're going to get murdered anyway. It's fine.
There's one thing I would like to try. Thaddeus, stand side on.
Right.
He stands to the side.
So, Joel, you said that he has like a pudgy gut. This
Yeah, well,
creature.
Thavius also has a pudgy cut.
Is
the shadow more pudgy?
Yeah, because what I want to do is basically stab where the shadow's body would be, and his body not be, if that makes sense. Because I know how the
You want to stab the shadow.
Yeah, I know how disguise self works. So if,
Yeah. It extends a little further. Yeah.
I want to stab where it extends a
shadow.
little further, Joel.
And Rhea sees you draw your sword. She says, "What are you doing?"
Francis, what are you doing?
I'm not going to stab him. I'm going to stab around him. Thaddeus, if you stay still, I promise you.
It's fine. I put on a little bit of weight.
And so you stab where the shadow shows it would be, and nothing.
God damn it, Joel! Fuck you.
What's going on?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Ooh, spooky.
Not right.
I think we should just continue on back.
You're right.
and-
You know what we should do? We should continue on the next episode that we have together, and maybe we can pick the brains of our other two companions that have been weirdly silent tonight.
So silent.
So silent. Though
it's
expertly,
me. Francis is right, of course. Clearly, he's
expertly played by our other players this evening. So thank you guys very much for playing. Thank you all for watching. You know, do the like, comment, subscribe thing, and I don't know, give your pets a pat on the head because they deserve it.
Also,
And-
don't forget to yell at me in the comments about Cyrus just on citing that lady because, apparently that's the same as killing the pirates.
Well, we would
Somehow
know
it's the
about
same.
Thavius a little bit more if we interrogate.
Why couldn't we just shoot?
You
Thaddeus
could've just-
on sight?
No.
For what it's worth, I promise not to.
We'll have
incite
this
him.
argument some other time, and so
See
we're
you
gonna end right here.
later.
And so, Craig, could you take us out?
Bye.
Bye. Wow, that
Bye.
was bye. Somewhat enthusiastic.
Ah.